Hello,
Hello. Okay,
hello.
there we go. I forgot to unmute myself. Hi.
Hi everyone.
Hi, everyone. It's me and Rihanna. Oh my gosh, it's two girls on screen, and we've both got Yuri paddles. We're gonna double team chat with the Yuri paddles. Why?
Yeah, if I can bonk Rixie now.
Oh, hey, wait. Hi, everybody. Hi, Toaster. Hi, Yami. Hi, Beaker. Hi, Caesar. Hi, Rihanna. Oh my gosh, you guys, Rihanna's here. Hi. Hello.
Hi.
Yes, you guys. If you don't know, Rihanna's name on Twitch is passingcatloaf, which is tagged in my stream title. And today we're gonna be continuing Heart of the Woods. I played it last time. Don't worry, I'm gonna give you a summary of everything that happened in the game last time. But first, Rihanna, do you want to introduce yourself for anybody who does not know your wonderful cat Loafness?
Hello everyone. Hello the engineers. My name is Rihanna. You can call me Rai. I'm a cat-shaped bread VTuber, also known as passingcatloaf. Some of you probably already seen me in chat multiple of times, and yeah. Thank you for having me here. I'm really excited to play the game.
Yes. I'm super excited, and I know that you played another game from this studio, right? Which one was that one called?
Please be happy. It's Yuri visual novel set in New Zealand actually, but it's kind of like alternate universe New Zealand. It was really interesting.
Okay. Yeah, well, this one, so for anybody who didn't see... Oh, okay, wait a second. Wait. Do you know this song? Do you know that song? I don't know that song either.
Wait, what is this?
Every day, Caesar puts my name in a song lyric. And I don't know this one. Aww. It's cute though. Thank you. Okay.
Hi.
Yeah, so to go over the summary of this game so far, I'll try to make it pretty quick. But Maddie, who is on the right here, you can see Maddie on the right. Wait, let me click here. Okay. Maddie and Tara, that's not the person on the left, it's a different person. Maddie and Tara, they ran a YouTube channel together where they did paranormal investigations called Paranormal, and they were invited by another character named Morgan to come to her village because there were all kinds of paranormal things happening there, like her cat was talking and there was a forest spirit and stuff like that. However, Maddie and Tara, even though in the game it says that they were best friends, I'm pretty sure they were dating and they're breaking up because they keep saying, oh, this is our last video that we're doing together and stuff like that. So there's some drama, okay? Now, also when they get there, Morgan's Jilf mom, Evelyn, who's the mayor, she like shows up and she's all weirded out and she's like, there's a strict curfew here and like saying, and like acting very suspicious. But anyway, so Tara and Maddie, who are the ones that run the YouTube channel, they go around the town asking all the town folk, oh, is there anything weird that happens here, paranormal? And they're all like, no, but that Morgan girl's weird and we don't like her and stay away from her. And she's like the town slut and like all kinds of weird stuff. So, and Morgan runs an antique shop there. So they go to Morgan's antique shop and they're like, let's see your talking cat. And so the cat comes out. Wait, I think the cat's name, what was the cat? The cat had like Jordina or something. It had like a weird name. But anyways, the cat doesn't talk. Okay, so then they're like, okay, this Morgan girl's crazy. Like, I don't know if we should still be here. But then Morgan takes them out to the woods one day and takes them to like a broken down abandoned church in the middle of the woods. And they get stuck in a snowstorm there. And then while they're trapped there, they see the forest spirit, which is like this giant Groot. It looks like Groot from the Avengers or from Guardians of the Galaxy, and it's like this big like tree spirit that's like walking through the forest. So they get all freaked out and they're like, oh my gosh, the spirits are real. And then they go back to the village. And then after that, Tara and Morgan, so Tara, the one that Maddie used to be dating, and Morgan, the one who invited them there. Yeah, fuck Morgan, yeah. Yeah, so Tara and Morgan, they start hanging out together and like being close with each other and leaving Maddie completely out of the picture and being like, why don't you just go home, Maddie? We don't need you anymore. And so Maddie's like, screw you guys. I'm gonna go into the forest and find the forest spirit myself. So then she runs to the forest and then she sees like glimpses of like a ghost girl. And she's like, who are you? Where did you come from? And then the ghost girl disappears, and she's like, I'm gonna come back and find you. And that is where we last left off the story. Okay, does anybody have any questions before we start? And
This will be on the test.
Yes, there's gonna be a test. Yeah, but there's no girls kissing yet. No girls have kissed yet. Okay, girl kissing count 0. But don't worry, hopefully that will increase. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna load the game, and also at the beginning, since we're gonna do the voices for Maddie and the ghost girl when she shows up, but she hasn't showed up yet. So right now, Rayanna is gonna do all the internal monologue of Maddie, and then I'm gonna do all of Maddie's dialogue. Okay, does that work for everybody? Yeah. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, there is a test.
All right. Yes. There's gonna be a test. Yeah, and if you don't pass, we're gonna. No. Delicious.
We
Thank
have
you.
the Yuri pedal here.
Yes. If you don't pass, then we're gonna hit you with the Yuri paddle. Yeah. All right. So let's start. Okay, so this is actually you. It's a lot of reading. Do you want to do paragraph by paragraph for these big sections so you don't have to read a whole book?
Okay.
Okay. So you read this one first.
Morgan and Tara never noticed me come home. They might not even notice that I left. I don't make any effort to talk with them. I'm still too angry with Tara. Instead, I spend the rest of my day in my room watching films or reading. All of the research that I was so eagerly working on is put aside, stuffed into a folder that's out of sight on my hard drive. I have my own project now, my own lead to explore.
The thought of that light and the mysterious girl in the woods stays on my mind through it all. Even late into the night, I can hear Morgan still over in Tara's room with her. At some point, the sound goes from conversation to something else. Ooh. I turn up the volume on my computer. They can do whatever they want. It's well past midnight when my eyes finally get heavy enough to sleep. Oh, okay. I thought it was going to be more. All right, go ahead.
The next day, I head straight to the clearing without telling anyone. Nearly 24 hours to the minute since I left it. From the thick clouds overhead, I can tell it's going to be a short trip. I have to go, at least to see.
Do you want to go back and forth, or do you want to do all the internal dialogue?
Okay, let's see. My heart thumps with anticipation and more than a little nervousness. It's an odd mix. I force myself to keep a calm demeanor and not to get too worked up. It's difficult. I'm hopeful, but I don't know what for. I don't have a camera or even my cell phone. There's no way I could prove anything that happens. And it's not like there's anyone who could vouch for me, say that I saw what I saw. For now, it's
I'm sorry, do you want to go? There's so much dialogue. Do you want me to go back and forth, or what's better for you?
Okay, let's do this the last one. I think I have a feeling that this will be the last one.
Okay, I just don't want you to get overwhelmed and do too much. Go ahead.
It's fine. For now, it's important that I keep it that way. This encounter, whatever it may be, will be mine and mine alone.
Here, I'll do this one. I'll do this one. Okay. Arriving at the clearing, I brace myself for what I might find. Nothing's changed. I'm met with silence. There's a faint sound of trees rustling in the wind and nothing more. Hello? Are you out there? Here, you can go this time.
I give it a moment, waiting and hoping for a response that never comes. Maybe it really was my eyes playing tricks on me. The light could have been a reflection of the sun. The girl could have been Ariana Grande. There isn't enough left in my mind that the girl was there. There's no way I didn't see someone. Frustrated, I kick some of the mush on the ground. Ice splashes up and splatters my legs.
Yeah. Are you there? I'm waiting. Please.
I feel like a fool. I am pleading with someone that may or may not exist to manifest. If someone has told me a week ago that I'd be doing this today, I'd have laughed at them.
Hi, Blue and Bluer. Hello. Hi. Yuri paddles at the ready.
Hello.
Behave yourself.
Everything about this situation is unlike me. My irritation builds up with myself, with Tara, with that stupid ghost light, with everything. Whatever was there is gone now. And really, what kind of an idiot convinces herself to come back for an imaginary date with weird breeze?
Hey, it was a really pretty breeze, okay? It smelled nice.
I clench my fist, looking without seeing.
Okay, the next part I can read. I can read the next part. Slowly, I turn circles, hoping for something, anything. I traipse back and forth at an increasingly desperate pace, not really sure what kind of clue I'm searching for, but just knowing that I can't sit still. If I sit still, then I'm giving up. And if I give up, then I really don't have anything left for me out here. For the second day in a row, I feel the sting of tears in my eyes, and I pinch my eyes shut to stop them. That seems extreme. Not here. Not today.
Not today.
I hold my hand there and suck in a deep breath. The cold air stings my throat. I steady my breathing, fighting back the urge to cry. After a moment, once the urge has passed, I lower my hand and open my eyes. She's pining over an imaginary girl. She's pining over the breeze. She's going through it. And she's there. So silently and so suddenly that it's like she was never not there. The mysterious girl stands before me, barefoot in the snow, but seemingly unfazed. She regards me with a curious look, her eyes wide, like I'm the one who's out of place. Now that she's here, right in front of me, I realize that I don't know what to say. Hello? Is all I could muster, but my voice comes out weaker than I expected. Her eyes go wide at my word. Her lips move, but no sound comes out. She mouthed something else again, but without a voice. I can't hear you. A frown. She turns away. Have I disappointed her? Is she going to disappear again? Please don't go. I don't know why I want her to stay. Something is clearly different, unnatural. This isn't a normal girl. It's a cat girl. No. But
It's a bread girl.
it's a bread loaf. But that's exciting
It's a bread loaf.
in and of itself. I have to learn how to speak bread. Don't worry, we'll do it. The girl turns back to face me again. She looks as confused as I feel. There's a nervous sort of energy to her. Beneath the gown she's wearing, far too thin for the weather, the girl's legs are tense and ready to bolt. I take a step toward her, holding out my hand the same way I'd approach a kitten or a lost puppy or a piece of bread on the ground. My name's Madison. Can you understand me? She still looks a bit nervous, but nods. So we speak the same language. That's good. Is she from Eisenfeld? I can't imagine she's from anywhere else. There's nothing else around. You were talking, right? Just a bit ago, but I couldn't hear you. Another nod. That means that for whatever reason, her words can't reach me. Maybe she's naturally mute, or maybe her voice was magically stolen? Hi, Donate! Hi. Every idea that comes to my mind is more ridiculous than the last, but I consider them all equally. To my surprise, I'm able to remain calm, and by my standards, pretty level-headed. It seems like the girl is more afraid of me than vice versa. I hope she talks soon so that you could say something. I'm hoping that she'll talk. Ooh, imagine she's mute for half the game. Now what? I dropped my hand. Yeah, Raina's gonna do sign language. She's gonna do sign language with the Yuri paddle, yeah. I drop my hand down, offering a handshake. She stares at it for a moment, maybe expecting it to turn into a snake or for me to shoot magic bolts from my fingers. Spicy. But when neither of those happen, she gingerly, slowly reaches for my hand. It passes right through me. Her fingers glide through the palm of my hand like a breeze disappearing into the air. That's what you get for holding hands before marriage. Oh my goodness. So lewd. With a sad smile, she looks down, seemingly expecting this result. Horrific realization slowly dawns on me, with the same tinge of certainty that guided me out of here. This girl isn't really here in the same way that I am. You're a ghost. Here, do you want to read the monologue this time?
A low, sad note. She looks apologetic about it for inconveniencing me with her lack of a corporeal form.
I'm sorry.
The words feel weak and inadequate and nearly like a non.
Thank you for the burgers! That scared me.
But
Go ahead.
really, what do you say to a ghost?
Oh, do you want me to read this part or do you want to read it?
She shakes her head vigorously, her hair flying about, trying to rid herself of some bad thought. She gives me a big smile and stretches her arms wide, turning about the gesture to the trees around us.
What is it? I don't understand.
The girl bites her lips, wondering how to better convey her message, and then, with a decisive note, she points at me and then points at the ground between us. Pausing a moment, she holds that pose and then she points at the trees, in particular the path I'd come from, and shakes her head. A flash of fear knives its way under my skin. Is she threatening me? She definitely doesn't look like it.
She's like, don't go back to that bitch. Don't go back there. Something about where I came from?
Hmm. She nods and then repeats the pointing, first at me, then at the ground.
Me? Right here? Right now? It's open?
Another nod.
You're asking if I'll stay here?
She nods and claps, hopping up. Hop.
Caesar said this girl talks as much as Morgan's talking cat. Yeah.
Except she doesn't come down. She hovers there as if suspended by invisible strings, then slowly lowers herself back to the ground. I'm not sure if it's what she was going for, but I smile.
Are you showing off?
Okay. She laughs and nods, glad to be understood.
Look at that smug look on her face. I can stay for a bit, sure. If you want me to, I mean.
The girl practically zooms the short distance between us, moving with what might be supernatural speed. She stands so close that her gown faces through me, uncomfortable in its lack of sensation. And she nods again, this time solemn and hopeful. I can't fight the feeling that she could easily be setting some kind of trap or leading me astray, but I still don't get that impression from her, so I agree.
Okay, I'd be happy to. But I can't stay too long, or Tara will start to wonder where I am.
There again. For the first time since we arrived, I was able to fully push her from my thoughts. I was so overwhelmed by meeting this girl that Tara didn't even register on my consciousness. But now, there she is again. She's more haunting than the ghost. The ghost in question mouths Tara's name, one of the few words I can actually lip read. Tara, Tara.
The person I came here with, she's, back in the village.
The girl's eyes go wide and she points in the direction of the forest, then makes a dragging motion back to where we are.
Wait. Points in the direction of the forest and makes a dragging motion. Wait, who got dragged? Wait, is she threatening to drag Tara over here?
This one's easy to understand.
No, she's not coming here. She has no idea. The person I came here with sounds so bitter, I know.
For the first time, I'm glad the girl can't speak because it means she can't ask me to elaborate. I don't want to think about Tara right now.
Anyway, were you here yesterday too, watching me?
And not wholly unapologetic.
I thought so. I also thought I might be crazy though. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised by either one.
She looks surprised. I wonder if she knows about the other supernatural occurrences in the forest. Maybe they're connected somehow.
She can't. I think she's fresh off the grave. Blue on blue. Although maybe is she wearing old timey clothing? Maybe she's from the past. I will see. The other day, my friend and I were out in the forest.
Not.
No, yeah. I like how she keeps saying my friend. Yeah, likely story. And suddenly there was a huge snowstorm out of nowhere, and we saw this giant thing.
I stretched my hands to indicate just how enormous it was. The Yuri pedal? But the enormity and terror of it are impossible to convey.
I don't even know how to describe it. It was a monster of some kind. Like a huge tree had come alive and was walking in the snow. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Not only does the girl know it, but she laughs, finding something funny about my story.
She's like, yeah, that's just Fred.
I'm not sure if I should be worried or not.
So you've seen it. Is it like evil?
A firm shake of her head.
That's good. It was honestly the scariest thing I've ever seen in my life.
After that, we taper off into silence. Well, I do. I don't have a reason to believe her, but so far, she doesn't seem threatening at all. I have a hard enough time holding up my end of a conversation under normal circumstances. This just makes it even harder. The two of us just stand there looking at each other.
I can read this part. Now that she's not moving around so much, I'll be able to get a better look at her. Alright, stand still so I can get a good look. Nice and loafy. She seems to be around my age, if not a bit younger. Her hair is long and slightly unruly, reaching well down her back. She reminds me a bit of Rapunzel, all alone in the forest. A cute bow midway down helps keep her hair in place. Her wide eyes are curious, but slightly sad. Still, she smiles so easily that I wonder if I'm just imagining the sorrow. As green as emeralds, her eyes kind of remind me of Morgan's. I was so taken aback by her sudden appearance and, well, ghostliness, that at first I didn't realize. She's beautiful. Her choice of attire...
It's also emerald.
her choice of attire makes a lot more sense now that I know she can't feel the cold. The gown she's wearing has a few dangling threads and scuff spots, which I assume haven't changed since she died. I shudder, trying not to think of my own mortality. What was it like? Why is she here instead of whatever usually happens when you die? Does she know what she's missing? An afterlife, or lack thereof? I have a million questions about her life and about life itself. There's so much I want to ask, but it's impossible. Here, you can go now.
We've only known each other for a few minutes. It feels like that would be rude to ask right away. A thick snowflake lands on my cheek, startling me. I'd pretty much forgotten about the weather. Overhead, the clouds are getting worse, and the snow is starting to fall more heavily. As much as I want to spend more time with her, I really don't want to be caught out in a blizzard a second time.
I need to go back now, but will you be here again? I'd like to see you again, if you'd like that too.
She nods emphatically with a grin to match. I can't help but smile in return. It's nice to know someone is looking forward to seeing me.
Okay, I'll come back as soon as I can, I promise. Although, I'm not sure when the weather will let me do that. On the next sunny day, I'll be there, okay?
Sunny mention. She nods.
Sunny mention. Okay, I'll see you soon then, I hope.
The girl waves goodbye as I turn to leave, remaining in the center of the clearing. As I get my last look at her, I know that I'm not imagining the sadness in her eyes now. I glance behind several times on the wall back, each time expecting her to have disappeared once more. But she stays there, waving until the trees obscure her from sight. A splash of purple fabric against the brown and white of the forest. A little spark of light to look forward to.
Wow.
And that's the last time we see her.
No! Man, they're really going through it. She's sad and dead. I'm sad and single. And, we were meant for each other.
Actually, the way Maddie kept talking to herself, it's kind of like
Uh-huh.
she's streaming. Like
Oh yeah.
talking, 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 and then just not slight reaction. Like here, okay, like
Yeah. You know what, chat? She's
yeah. What do you want?
yeah.
This? Okay, okay, this.
Yeah. All
So
right, you guys.
so actually, like the ghost girl is the chat.
Oh yeah, the
That's the
ghost girl's the
Frenchineers.
chat. Got oh I would never be able to leave the Frenchineers. I'll die in the storm with the Frenchineers. But anyways, all right, I can read this next part. All right. With almost every step I take, I cast a glance behind me. I keep expecting to hear the crunch of snow or spot a flash of red hair as terror follows me, but there's nothing. Oh wait, if the other dialogue gonna come up, I have to make sure that it's not too loud. But I'll check it if it comes up. I'm alone. I hurry through the woods practically on autopilot. Less than a week ago, I'd have never set foot in the forest on my own, but now I already have the path to the clearing memorized. It gives me extra time to worry. What am I even doing? Everything about the situation is extremely not me. Heading off into a dark forest without telling anyone to go meet up with a ghost? Even thinking the word ghost still makes my heart lurch. I've seen her with my own eyes, and yet I still have trouble believing it. And I'm just trusting that she's not going to lead me to her lair and suck out my soul or something like that. I feel like Gretel, and I'm not even cautious enough to leave a breadcrumb trail. Breadcrumb mentioned!
Let's go mention.
Breadcrumb mentioned! But still, I keep walking. Alright, you can read the next part.
There's something exciting in being on my own. I'm doing something without Tara. I can't remember the last time I had a secret from her. At least, not a big one. Not telling her about the ghost girl feels a little bit like rebellion. I feel like I deserve something exciting that's all my own.
You do, girl. You do.
Are they married?
No, I think they just broke up.
She and Morgan can go do whatever. I don't Tara will even notice that I'm not around.
In case anybody missed it earlier, she said that she was sitting in a room and she could hear them doing quote unquote something other than talking in the other room. So, yeah, they were banging. They were banging, you guys. Woo!
And even if she does, it's something that she needs to get used to. I've tried to show her how to cut a video or frame a shot lots of time.
Yeah, they were
She's a
roommates.
clipper.
Yeah, she's the editor. She's the editor for the YouTube channel. Yeah.
They were VTuber clippers.
Yeah.
It's her own fault if she still doesn't get it. Just like it's her own fault that she's missing out now.
All right, I'll do the next part too. As I approach the clearing, I slow down a little. My usual trepidation overtakes me once again as I contemplate just how reckless this is. There's absolutely no guarantee that the girl isn't dangerous, that I'll walk out of those woods alive. Normally, I'd chastise Tara for following her gut instinct, which dictates probably 70% of her decisions. But that's all that I have to go off right now. The feeling that I'm safe with the ghost girl, that she won't harm me. I cross the threshold of trees and into the clearing. Just like the other times, it's serenely quiet. Even the past footsteps are gone, erased by the wind or snowfall. I'm here. Alright, you can go ahead now.
Somehow, I feel like she already knows. The forest swallows my words, returning to frozen, pristine silence. Soundlessly, she steps out from behind a tree. A small smile sits on her face, though her eyes are slightly downcast. She waves, meeting my eyes for just a moment before glancing away.
Hi there.
My words hang in the still air.
Were you waiting for me?
We lock eyes again, and she nods, quickly, earnestly.
I hope it wasn't for too long.
She shakes her head, and she laughs. I'm not sure what the joke is, though.
What? It's so funny.
Once she catches her breath, she bites her lips as she ponders. After a moment, she shrugs, looking apologetic. I guess explaining a joke through gestures would be difficult.
We need to give her a soundboard. We need to, we need to give her a soundboard. I need to know what she thinks. Or chalkboard, at least.
She settles up next to me, and I fight the urge to step back. Though I've decided to trust her, my instincts still belie my nerves. But what she seems to be most interested is in the bag slung over my shoulder. I don't see any bags. She
Oh,
simulates
yeah.
opening the bag so that she can see into it.
She had a camera bag before. I don't know where it went. Nosy,
Oh.
huh?
Immediately, she backstabs, waving her hands in a frantic, apologetic motion.
Sorry, I was just kidding. You can look.
He regards me like a timid deer as I hold the bag open for her to see. Inside are a couple of books that I picked up in the village this morning. What's in my bag?
I showed
Video.
you. I showed you my books. Please respond.
I hold up the first one, small and square and baby blue.
I got a really strange look from the person who runs the bookstore because of this one. It's a book of baby names.
Her eyes go wide and she grabs at her belly, then points at me. It takes a second to understand what she means, and for some reason, I feel my face flush.
There's no loaves in the oven. There's no loaves in the oven. Everything's already cooked. None in the oven. No, I'm not
Pink.
pregnant. I'm not pregnant, but I thought maybe you could use it to show me your name. If it's a name, that would be.
Before I can finish my sentence, she zoomed back over to me. All sense of personal space once again discarded. It's the baby fever from YouTube Shorts. She claps her hands, a fear look in her eyes, and hops up and down.
I wonder if Rihanna is in the baby name book, you guys. I don't think Rixie is.
I don't think Rihanna is.
Yeah.
Frankly, it's adorable.
Guess you're a fan. Okay, cool.
Yeah, Friengineers, the Friengineers. She asked the book hungrily. She must be really excited to share her name with me.
Don't eat the book. I have to return it to the library.
It's a little exciting for me too. It's nice to see someone so happy about being with me. I fight to keep an overzealous grin off my face.
Okay, let's see.
Type your name in chat.
Yeah.
I look around. Aside from trees and snow, there isn't much. I wonder if there's something about this place in particular that the girl likes.
You know, at least two Reinas. Is it Reina or Rihanna? Because there's two different ones. Is there somewhere nearby we could sit down? It feels a little weird to just keep standing.
Finger on her chin, she ponders, then she turns and points towards the woods, even further in. I can tell from the look in her eyes that she's unsustained. I swallow a lump in my throat. I've come this far after all.
Sure, that's fine. Lead the way. Yeah, but I believe she's pretty desperate if she's going for the dead mute mute ghost girl that she can only see on sunny days.
She does so, but never gets too far from my side. Every few steps, she glances over at me, as if I'm making sure I'm still here. This
Hi.
feel it.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. I was gonna say hi, Savior. Hi, Savior.
Yeah, that feels a little backward to me, but in a nice way. I don't really feel compelled to break the silence either. Of course, part of that is because any conversation would be one-sided. But also, she looks content, like she's just happy to be here. I am too. The silence doesn't feel fast and overwhelming, like it has with Tara. It feels warm.
Not like it has
Yeah.
with Tara. She just has to throw that
Yeah.
in there. Unlike that Tara bitch. I can read this part. Before too long, I realized that what our destination is. This is nearly the same path that Morgan took us down a couple dusks ago. I recognized some more of the grotesquely warped trees. We're going to that church. All right, you can go ahead.
I swear, Sinno's probably surprised that I know of it.
One of the villagers showed it to us a few days ago. Me and my friend.
It feels weird to just call Tara my friend. Usually, if I'm talking to someone about Tara, they've met her. The girl just nods yet again. As we reach the edge of the trees and the church itself comes into sight, I look around for traces of the monster we saw days before. There are none to be seen though. No snapped or toppled trees. No footsteps. No footsteps as deep as I am tall.
No 4'11" footsteps. No.
No. Much like the girl besides me, there's no trace of its existence. I look over the door of the church where she's patiently waiting for me. Once again, I fight back all my fears and hesitations and head for the door too. It's too late to turn back now.
The door is still slightly ajar from our visit days ago. A thin trail of snow powders the entryway, but otherwise the church is dry. It's still unnaturally warm. I wonder if that has to do with the girl, too. From the way she walks, I can tell she's familiar with the place. She heads to the front, stopping just shy of the altar, where she turns to face me. Being back here is a little unnerving, and I slowly approach her. Though she hasn't given me any reason to be suspicious, the image of those monstrous eyes is ingrained in my memory. But this time, there's no howling wind or earth-shaking footsteps, just the one girl waiting patiently. Aww. I give her...
Don't worry. It was just me without makeup.
Oh, okay. you look great. You look great. It's fine. It's fine. I give her a smile as I sit down on one of the pews near the front. It's hewn from snow. It's her hewn from stone, smooth and rigid. She takes a seat right beside me. Normally, being this close to strangers makes me uncomfortable, but with her, I don't really mind. Caesar, she's an 8. Oh my goodness.
Thank
Would
you.
she be a 10 if she was alive?
And it's funny that Caesar said that time to have two daughters to call Raina and Aurix.
Oh
I
my
mean, like
goodness.
it might be very strange. Like it might feel strange to name like your child after VTubers, but that's actually what old people, like people in the past, used to do. Like they will name their child after
Uh,
the most random thing, like TV show characters, actors, celebrities, athletes, and things like that, right? So I will not be surprised if someone actually do that.
oh my goodness. How about this? You could name your dog and your cat after me, or you could name your house plant after me. Okay. All right. Part of it is, of course, the fact that I can't feel her at all. But the other part is that it feels kind of pleasant to sit together like this. I can't feel her at all. Maybe she reminds me of Tara that way. Oh, I hastily pushed that thought out of my head. She's a ghost. She's literally transparent and insubstantial. I rummaged through the... Wait, Caesar, wait, what? If she was alive, she would be a 7? I rummaged through the bag and grabbed the book of baby names. Okay, so
By
first...
the way, Rick,
Yeah?
why are you filling her up?
Whoa, wait, I did, listen, it clearly said that she accidentally phased through me, okay? I didn't do anything like that, okay? Alright, I swear it on the Yuri paddle.
Bonk, bonk.
Hey, no. Okay, so first, you can go ahead.
She bounces up and down with anticipation as I tear off the plastic cling wrap and stuff it in the tote bag.
Is the first letter early in the alphabet?
She nods and holds up one finger.
Only one thing. Anyways, I, L.
Two shakes of her head, she touches her index fingers together and then she uses her middle finger to cross between them.
Oh, an A.
Enthusiastic nodding.
I flipped to the
Oh my god.
first couple pages in the book, right in the middle of the A's. The first name I spot is Amber. Oh wait, sorry. You go
Impatiently,
ahead.
she leans over me and motions to go further back towards the star. I turn the pages slowly, giving her time to scan. So cute!
I
On the first,
know.
on the very first page, she holds out a hand and to stop and points. She's practically hanging over my shoulder to show me.
Abigail. Your name is Abigail.
I just hate her. Yes.
Huh.
See,
What do you mean? This whole time? Yes, women on the internet are real. They're real.
I know it's hard to believe, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She gives me the biggest, most radiant grin I've ever seen as she nods. Her joy is infectious, and I can't help but smile too.
Abigail.
I repeat it, and she looks even more joyful.
And Jake Hader with a good model and a voice changer, you too can be a woman on the internet. Just kidding. Good to see you though.
A beam of light breaks through the glass window, illuminating the motes that make it look like she's sparkling. We lock eyes, and I feel my breath catch in my throat to look in her eyes. Pure, unadulterated happiness is something I've never seen before.
Aw, she's never seen happiness in someone's eyes before. That's so
Never
sad.
seen something so innocent.
I know.
They shine with tears, the good kind. The kind that bring out the color of her eyes, the radiant kind. I didn't know I could make someone happy like this. They're already like thinking their old life, like their grandchildren.
Yeah, I know. Didn't she meet this ghost like 2 days ago?
Yeah.
Sarcastic girl who never see the tiniest bit of joy and warmth.
I quickly look away, back to the now irrelevant book in my lap.
Anyway, Abigail. I had a couple questions. Is that okay?
Abigail nods.
So maybe this is kind of rude to ask, but are you a ghost? Or are you something else?
I'm something worse. I'm a girl on the internet.
Oh.
A mythical creature.
Mm-hmm.
Abigail closes her eyes and, with a sad smile, nods.
I'm sorry.
I'm not sure what the appropriate response to something like this is.
That's also you say to someone when they say that they're a girl. You say, I'm sorry. Then, are you from Eisenfeld?
Mm-hmm.
Do you
Not-
know... Oh, sorry. Do you know a girl from there called Morgan?
She shakes her head. That makes sense. I'm sure Morgan would have mentioned her before, if so.
So have you, like, been a ghost for a long time, then?
I cringe a little as I ask. It seems gauche, although I'm not entirely sure what proper etiquette is for this kind of conversation. In answer to my question, she nods again. Hey, Glove!
Glove! Yeah. Caesar. Why Tara left her? Hey, maybe I left Tara. Maybe did you think about that? Anyways. Do you know how long? You shouldn't ask a girl her age, but okay.
Shrug. She holds up 2 fingers and then 2 fists.
Wait. She's 2 fingers and 200 years? 200 years! Wow. Hi, Glove. The age of 130 is in demand. Yeah. 200?
And another shrug and a nod. But wait, how do you hold up two fingers and two fists?
I think she did it not at the same time. I don't think she has 3 arms. Oh, hi, 200 ponies. Hello, how
Because
you doing? We summoned the 200 ponies. No, I think she did it. I think she did it. Unless she did one of them with her foot. I don't know. All right. 200 years.
I murmur it to myself in slight disbelief. I could be it could be more. I hope she's been keeping track of every day.
200
Hi
years.
Glove,
Tag
yeah.
love.
The world out there, the world I come from, it may as well be another planet for her.
I'm,
Iseka.
I'm sorry.
It's incomprehensible for me. I can't fathom that much time passing. Passing catloaf.
Passing
Unable to
message.
talk. Yeah. Unable to talk to anyone. How lonely that must be. She's closed her eyes yet again. Though I've been interpreting her silence as Syrian, I wonder if that's how she feels. These yes or no questions are practically the extent of what I can ask her. There's still such a gulf between who she is and what I know of her. Centuries worth of solitude.
In all that time, have you ever spent time like this with someone else?
Asking about access? It's second meeting?
I know, body
Without
count.
asking body count? Crazy.
I know.
Without opening her eyes or looking at me, she shakes her head again.
Hey, so you got tons of punani 200 years ago, right?
What is your body count? What is your rice spirit score? Show me your 4-letter quiz result.
I'm the only one. I'm her first in 200 years.
Not. It's cap. It's cap. I fall silent too. My head's still reeling. There's so many things I want to ask and want to know. How did she die? What did her spirit stick? Why did her spirit stick around? Does she know about the thing we saw in the snow? What is her MBTI? What is her blood type? What is her zodiac? What is her favorite
Does she
food?
like long walks on the beach?
Yeah.
What's her analyst? Oh, Maddie, bro, this girl is not from an era that is afforded Yuri. Maybe that's why her spirit stayed, so that she could finally live in an era where she could kiss girls.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. All right, let's continue.
Why am I the first person she's shown herself to?
I'm the first. I'm the first one that passed her gaydar. Her gaydar finally pinged after 200 years.
But there's no way she could answer. And even if she could, I wonder if she'd want to. Is it impolite to remind a ghost that they are dead? Oh, it's an emote only chat. So she's currently emote only chat. Imagine that if her dialogue is only at the very end of the game.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. I figured if she showed up, she would talk. She has a voice toggle in the thing, so that's why I was like, oh, she's probably gonna talk. Well, it's okay. We're making do.
Yeah, this is an emote only ghost. It's morbidly funny to me that these are questions I have to ask myself. Tara would love this. Tara would.
Stop thinking about Tara. Stop thinking about Tara.
How could you mention? Hello, Raiders.
Hi, Glenfield. Hi, Raiders. Hello, Ezra Tavern. Welcome. Thank you so much for the raid. Hi, Rain. Hi, Melody. Hi, I'm here with
Hi.
Rayenna, aka Passing Catloaf. We're playing Heart of the Woods, which is a Yuri visual novel. And on the left here is Abigail, the ghost girl, and on the right is Maddie, our main character. And she just told us that we're the first girl that she's ever talked to intimately, I guess. But anyways. Yeah, thank you again for the raid. I hope you had a wonderful stream. If you had to raid and run, no worries. But yeah, I hope you enjoy the visual novel. Okay, are you ready?
I pushed that thought out of my head too. Tara's not here right now. It's just me and Abigail.
Okay, thank you, Blue.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
Uh, this is just friends with benefits with Tara. She's so hung up. Yeah, I know, right? She's gotta stop. She's gotta stop thinking about Tara when she's in the middle of talking to a ghost.
Yeah, don't mention other girls when talking with um yeah, don't mention other streamers.
Yeah, yeah. Don't mention another streamer. Would you like me to read you that other book? Oh, sorry. What'd you say? Sorry that you said something.
No?
Okay. Would you see? Now I'm hearing ghosts. Okay. Would you like me to read you that other book?
Her grin returns the moment of melancholy dispelled. Seems I made the right call in changing the subject. I show her the cover before I crack it open, enjoying that new book smell.
Sniff, sniff, sniff. New books? Is that new books? New book smell? What's a new book doing here? Anyways,
Is that book smell?
is that book smell? This is a book I read a lot when I was younger. It's about a girl who wants to be a hero, so she goes on a quest with her best friend to prove herself. It's a little childish, I guess, but maybe you'd like it.
Abigail claps her hands and nods. I have a feeling I could read the dictionary to her and she'd be satisfied, but I don't mention that.
Okay.
I smooth a crease and open to the first page.
Once upon a time.
It's a story that I could probably recite by heart. My mom used to read it to me when I was a little girl, and it was one of the books that I used to learn to read. I was both surprised and excited to see there was a copy of Eisenfeld bookstore. In Eisenfeld's bookstore, I settled into an easy cadence of reading. Though I'm not used to reading out loud, it starts to feel pretty natural after a couple of pages.
Thank you for the burgers, Jake Hater. Brain fuel for reading.
Like my mom used to do, I give all the characters different voices. Oh, like a VTuber, like a streamer. I
Yeah.
don't have quite the range that my mom does, but Abigail seems to enjoy it all the same. Wait, this is literally like it feels like like Maddie's streaming to Abigail.
Yeah, Maddie's mom VA.
She smiles and laughs in all the right places. It makes my heart warm to see how much she's enjoying it. Her eyes are closed yet again, but she looks quite content. Oh, as finished chapter 2, Abigail scoots a little bit closer and rests her head near my shoulder. I pause mid sentence, surprised, but resume just a second later.
Wait, give me a second. Yeah.
Though I can't feel her there, the sentiment is clear. I keep reading. Wait, sorry. Okay, okay. Sometimes when I glance down, I can see her eyes are open, reading along. Her lips mouth the same words I am.
Toaster can't handle this. It's going too fast. On the forehead, I know we're gonna leave this church pregnant. Oh no. Or she is. I don't know.
One time, she catches me looking and blushes. I just smile and continue going. After we finish chapter 4, I finally pause. My mouth is dry. My jaw is starting to hurt a little bit. I must have been reading aloud for close to an hour. Even though I stop, Abigail doesn't sit up and open her eyes. Her hand rests on my arm, and I set the book aside.
Hey, you want me to read this next part? Or no, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it.
do ghosts need to sleep? That's another question I can ask, but maybe a different time.
Right now?
Now?
We can read at the same time. then the next scene I'll take over. Okay.
Right now, I'm happy to let her pretend. Quietly, I hum a song. It's something from the radio, a title I can't remember, but that's always stuck in my head.
Jiffy, jiffy, choppa, choppa, jiffy, jiffy, choppa.
I'm extremely off key. I'm sure, but I don't guess. It just feels right.
Okay. When I stop, she finally opens her eyes and sits back up. As we gaze at each other, she mouths two words that I don't have to be good at reading lips to decipher. Thank you. No problem. I hope you like the story. First she claps, and then she places one hand over her heart. I laugh, flattered but also a little embarrassed. I think that's all I can do today, but we should read more sometime. If you want to, I mean. I already know the answer, but she gives me... Sorry, do you want to read her parts again, or the other parts again?
Let's do.
Yeah.
I already know the answer, but she gives me an empathetic note all the same.
Okay. It's a promise.
She touches her heart again, and I smile.
I should probably head back to the cabin soon. People will start to get suspicious if I'm gone for too long.
Abigail cocks her head like an owl. Curious. Owl mention.
Owl mention. Cock mention. No. No, not in this game. No. I haven't told my friends about you yet. It's sort of like our secret, I guess. I want to keep it that way for a little longer.
Oh no, Abigail is a side chick. She smiles in agreement.
I know, she's having a gay ghost affair. There's so much going on. Okay, I can do this next part. Once it starts getting dark, we say our goodbyes and part ways at the church. Same as when we first met. She watches me go until she vanishes from sight. As I head back toward the cabin, my head is swimming, or maybe drowning. It's hard to think about anything but Abigail, all alone in the middle of the forest for centuries. What's her story? I want to know, but I doubt I ever will. Yet I'm already looking forward to seeing her again, even though in the back of my mind I'm aware that Tara and I will only be here for a few more weeks. It seems almost cruel, knowing that this is all so short-lived. If I were her, would I rather have a few weeks of happiness just to lose it again, or never have anything at all?
I miss Abigail. Ooh.
I miss Abigail. Ooh. Girl, just cancel your flight. Just live in the woods with the ghost girl forever. Ooh.
Ooh, I miss Abigail.
I miss Abigail. The question makes my head... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
The question makes my head and heart hurt. This is a tongue twister for me. The walk back feels like it goes by much quicker than my journey to the clearing and then the church.
As I get closer to the cabin, I can see... I'm sorry, I figured when it's...
No.
When it's switched...
It's okay.
It's hard to keep track of when to speak. It's okay. As I get closer to the cabin, I can see that the windows are dark. Tara must be in town or out with Morgan somewhere. I wonder if she noticed I was gone. My musing is interrupted by the sudden sound of footsteps in the snow. Oh. The mayor steps out from behind a tree, just like Abigail did earlier. Okay, let's see real quick. Let's just make sure that the mayor's dialogue is going to not be too loud. Let's find out.
Good evening, Madison.
Sounds good.
Does that sound good, you guys? Should I turn it up a little? It looks like it's quieter than us, but it's better for it to be quieter than too loud.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, I mean, I can maybe turn it up like a little bit, just like a tad. All right. But let me know if it's too loud. Evening, Ms. Mayor.
Where have you been?
Here, you can do the...
I freeze. Her tone is sharp, with no pretense of being conversational. Her glare is even sharper. Does she know about Abigail or about the forest spirit? Surely she should have mentioned it if so. My mind reels while I stall for time.
I was out for a walk in the forest. Okay, bye, Donoten. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you.
I'm bad at lying, so I try to just tell her half truths.
I can see that. Where did you go?
Around?
Around.
I was just walking around. Needed the fresh air.
Alone? Where is your friend? Or my daughter?
With each question she asks, she takes a nearly imperceptible step closer.
Oh, do
I
Yeah.
shrug, trying to look indifferent. I don't think it's working.
I'm not sure. Tara and I had an argument earlier. I wanted to be alone.
An argument? Regarding what?
She's far too close for comfort now, close enough that she could reach out and grab me by the throat if she wanted to. Why?
Uh-oh.
Why is that the first thing that you imagine?
Getting choked by a jilf out in the cabin. This is all happening so fast.
Oh no! Still, I'm so taken aback by the nerve of her asking about my personal issues that my voice comes out stronger than I could have hoped for.
I'm sorry, but I'm not comfortable talking about that.
The mayor regards me for a long moment. Her nostrils flare. I meet her gaze and don't look away, even though I desperately want to. I half expect her tongue to shoot out and taste the air like a snake.
What an interesting imagination Maddie has.
It feels as if she can see right through me. I'm almost certain that she knows I'm hiding something from her. More than just my argument with Tara.
I see.
She flips her hair and walks past me, heading into the forest.
Be careful, Madison. The woods are dangerous on your own.
I stand there, heart in my throat, until the sound of snow under her feet fades into silence. Shuddering, I hurry the rest of the way to the cabin.
For a second, I thought, what if the ghost is her ex? But then I realized she's not quite 200 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah. Plus, she said we were her first.
That's kind of what I thought
it's
of.
switching perspectives to Tara. It just switched perspectives to Tara. Oh shit! Do we have to be Tara now? Wait, we have to be Tara now. Oh shit! Let me. Okay, then in that case, let's turn up. Okay, wait. Do we have to be Tara and Morgan, right? Okay, how about this? I'll be Tara and you can be Morgan. Okay.
Okay.
All right, let's do that. I guess. I didn't realize they switched perspectives. Now we have to be the enemy? Sorry, Granny, but there's a granny in town that makes you look like jailbait. Alright. A bright burst of light jerks me awake. I groan, getting ready to toss a pillow at Maddie and demand she turn the light back off. It's so bright, it hurts when I try to open my eyes. But when I do, I realize the light is coming from the window. And it's not a window I recognize. So you're Morgan.
Oh, I'm Morgan. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, wait a second. Does that mean we're in bed with Morgan? Uh-oh. Morgan is starting to stir next to me. Wait a second. There's no nipple. It's fine. There's no nipple. Listen, I know what it looks like. Okay, and you're right. I am a slut. Okay. Morgan is starting to stir next to me. An adorable little smile on her face. It's so cute that for a minute it distracts me from the fact that she's completely naked. It takes another second for me to realize that I am too. I yank the covers up to my chest. To cover myself. Memories of last night start to come back in bits and pieces. We'd been going over notes about something, and admittedly, I might have gotten a little flirty, but next thing I know, we're kissing. Girls kissing mentioned!
Kissing off stream is so mean though.
Oh yeah, come on, off screen, really? Ooh. Books are on the floor. I hear papers crumbling underneath my butt. And once I said yes, she couldn't even wait to get to bed before she started undressing me. And it's not that I'm complaining, but it was definitely the last possible way I thought she'd respond. At least now I remember why I'm sore. Oh god, it isn't long long before Morgan opens her eyes as well. The rest of her face doesn't move as she wakes up. She sleeps with that same blank face she has when she's awake.
Good morning, Tara.
Her voice seems a little different. Softer, maybe? I have no idea, but it's kind of nice. Hey, yeah, good morning. I cringe at the sound of my own voice. That was way too loud. I need to do a better job of keeping my cool. How'd you sleep?
It's better than I have in a long time.
I smile.
Although you do snore loudly.
Duh.
No, it's your machine. It's your machine. It wasn't a snore. It's your machine.
Caesar! Whoa, whoa, whoa! I try not to let my smile break. I mean, she's right, but only when I lay on my back. I try. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Be careful with that! Whoa, whoa! Be careful with that blanket! I try. Hey! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Wait a second! 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 Wait! We gotta cover. We gotta be decent. Come on! Come on! Come on! All right, thank you, Miranda, for covering that. Thank you. We can't have bare butt, okay? All right, we're already testing. Testing it with the boobs. All right. Now that things are kind of under control, I try to think back on the long list of awkward morning afters and pick out a good comeback, but everything grinds to a halt as soon as I feel her lips press against my side. It's just a tiny peck, the kind I'd give a cute fan, but she also blows a tiny puff of hot air onto my skin that makes me shiver. I can feel my face turning red as my hair, and I know a comeback's not happening.
Wait, Rixie, look.
Yeah?
Look at my arms.
What? Oh no! I'm sorry! What have I done? Listen, I tried. Listen, you see, we've been doing some experiments. We've been doing some cat loaf machine experiments, and I'm sorry that you had to see that. Listen, it was that or the butt, and honestly, you probably would have rather seen the butt, but it's okay. It's okay. My bad. All right. Listen, I panic when I see girl butt. Okay, in my defense.
Tara, are you okay?
I need to say something to get back on top of this mess, but all I can do is stare down at her. Those bright green eyes, that soft face, that messy orange hair.
Tara?
Oh, sorry. I was just thinking that, well, you're cute. Hey, I've had worse lines. I can't see her face, but I think I can hear her chuckle or something like that. I should probably get up too, but I can't help taking a minute to stare. Maddie always gets on me for being thirsty, but I think I earned it this time. Her curves, her muscles. She's like someone asked me every last detail about what my type was, then turned her real. This village is a dream come true. Hi, Pascal. Hi. How you doing? Yes, Sesby and Lex just happened. My clothes are spread out across the floor. It takes me a minute to hunt them all down once I'm out of bed. Actually, that's how they usually are at home, too. I've got more important things than clothes to keep in my dresser. Hi, Jay. Did she have sex with Maddie? Yeah, probably. Morgan's already dressed by the time I get everything together, with her hair back in its usual pigtails. Cute as they are, I kind of miss how it looked down. Hey, so,
Something wrong?
your mom isn't home, right? I'm pretty sure she won't be happy if she sees me coming out of your room first thing in the morning.
You made enough noise last night that she'd know anyway. I don't think she's going to do anything about it.
Oh, yeah, Morgan's a slut and her mom knows it too. That's crazy.
Wait, actually, something has been on my mind, like during the book reading scene. It's kind of like it's actually an analogy, like for something, because like during this scene, like with Morgan and Tara, they also mentioned books.
Oh.
So
What's the
kind of
what's the analogy?
You know,
like when the books open, their legs open? I don't.
know. I don't know. I don't know. But it's
Hmm.
so sassy, like the way they
Uh,
describe the book reading scene.
oh,
I
okay.
don't know.
Yeah.
Probably it's just my sassy baka mind.
It's okay, it's okay. I feel like I'm burning up, but her expression is the same as ever. She's not even trying to be smooth, and she's still better at it than I am. And I'm really good. Great. Yeah, cool. Glad we don't have to worry.
I'm going to go make. I'm going to go make some coffee for us. That's my bra, by the way.
No wonder it felt so loose. She's out the door, leaving me to search for more clothing and think about the conversation Morgan and I are going to have when she gets back. Oh boy. Wait, she just says, I'm gonna be honest, these two girls suck. Morgan knew Maddie was right there, and she went for I know, it's messy, Caesar. I'm still thinking about what I want to say when she returns with the coffees, already chucking hers down.
I usually make it strong, but I put plenty of cream and sugar in yours, so you should be fine.
I normally take it black, actually.
I saw your daily routine video. I know how you take your coffee.
I don't even know why I'm bothering with the usual cool routine at this point. I should just accept that I'm beat. I take a tiny sip of the coffee and nearly fall back down in the bed. Even with cream and sugar, this is the strongest thing I've ever tasted. She drinks this black?
Is it too much? I can put some liquor in it if you want.
Also, I just realized this is technically since Morgan had been a fan of Tara's channel for a long time. So this is like a former fan now collabing with her Oshi, right?
Wow.
Wow,
Wow.
yeah. Isn't that crazy? Imagine. Imagine being
So
your
Tara,
host.
so Tara is the G word. The G word.
She's the G word?
Yeah.
Gay?
A groomer.
No, actually, if anything, Morgan's the groomer. Because Morgan's the one who lured her here. Morgan's the one who's like, yeah, my cat can talk and all this stuff. And
So it's the P word.
I don't know, but all right. Isn't it like 8 in the morning?
Yes. Why do you ask?
I sigh and take another bitter sip. The last thing I need right now is alcohol. Hey, so...
Hey. Sorry.
It's okay. Hey, so I think we need to talk.
Sure. What about?
I'm not sure if she doesn't know or doesn't care about what I'm going to say, but from the way she's acted so far, I'm pretty sure it's the second one. Look, you're a really great person. I really like hanging out with you, and I had a great time last night.
I know.
She needs to stop making me blush. I probably look the same way Mads does every time I try to introduce her to a cute girl. I just want to make sure we're clear on what that was all about. I don't want you to get the wrong idea. I mean, I'm not really the dating type. I'm just gonna be leaving in a month. I'm happy to do stuff like this as long as it's...
Tara.
She doesn't sound frustrated or upset. If anything, her voice is softer.
We talked about this exact thing last night. You're cute, you're fun, and I really enjoyed having with you. But that's all this is. And neither of us expect or want anything different. You don't have to give me any excuses.
Blunt as ever. She takes another sip of coffee as I breathe a sigh of relief. All that worrying for nothing. Great! Awesome! Cool! Yeah! Glad it's settled then. I should feel relieved, relaxed, all that good stuff. With the rough part out of the way, I can go right back to being as intrepid and charming as always. So why do I feel like I'm the one who got let down here? This kind of thing shouldn't bother me, even if it didn't go the way I'm used to. This is why I hate taking time to think about things. So, did you make that sweater yourself? Morgan's eyes widen at my question. Looks like I found a good way to move on.
I did actually. My ex showed me how to knit a few years ago, and I've been doing it ever since. It's a nice way to pass the time. If you want, I could make you something to take home when you're done here.
Oh yeah, I want the thing that reminds you of your ex to be part of our relationship. That makes sense. This is so toxic. Yeah, she's thinking too much. It's not good to think too much. Oh my gosh, Caesar's malding. Caesar's malding. She came here as the E-celeb meeting a fan and is leaving as the one that got their cheer. That'd be super cool. Everyone I know wears coats like Maddie's or one of those big puffy marshmallow coats. I'm sure that hand-knit stuff would break the mold.
The fact that you insist on going investigating in nothing but a light jacket made me assume you don't like coats in general.
Maybe I was just waiting to get in the hip wool fashion trend. I catch her smiling in between sips. She might act different, but I get the feeling that we're on the same wavelength for some things. I mean, obviously, since we ended up together, but still. Well, not together, of course, but...
I thought it was because of your shirt. You wear that same moon shirt in every vlog you do. I didn't expect it to be the same way in real life.
Yeah, blue on bluer. Giving your last big a thumbs up. It reminds me of that that post. It's like white people after sex. They're like, great, thanks. That was great. Do we have any Go-Gurts in the fridge? It was exactly Maddie's idea, believe it or not. Something about having a visual brand for the sake of the show. I figured my winning smile would be enough, but I mean, as long as people like it.
I didn't realize he was that invested in the show. I figured she didn't care that much.
Ouch. Hearing her mention how distant Maddie seems is a pretty painful reminder of how much things have fallen apart between us. She used to be, back when we started. She was a lot more invested in the whole thing. We've been inseparable since high school, and I figured she was really excited to keep that bond going strong.
It's pretty incredible. I don't think I've had any relationship that lasted more than a year.
I realize she hasn't mentioned a single friend since we got here. I guess claiming your cat talks to you probably doesn't score you points with anyone other than me. Oh yeah, it's been like around 10 years or something. Don't tell her I told you this, but we actually met because we're both total goths. Wait, what?
Got girls?
I remember when Morgan suddenly... I jumped when Morgan suddenly burst into laughter. I've only known her for about a week, but it feels... Wait, it's only been a week? I felt like it had been longer. Holy crap, all that happened in a week? But it feels weirdly unlike her. Probably because it's the most emotion she's shown since we first met, and that includes last night.
Can't imagine Maddie walking around with a raccoon eyes and dyed hair.
You have no idea. She was goth enough to put me to shame. Always talking about the darkness in her soul, chilling with all the other cool goth kids, calling herself Raven. It was great. Wait, why is what censored? Wait, gay aliens? Oh, did it get like automodded? I don't know. Anyways.
You were part of a group? Do you keep in touch with any of them? I'd hope at least one of them kept the love.
My smile fades and I look away from her. She couldn't have known that asking that would bring back bad memories, so I don't blame her, but the memories are still there. Not really. Most of them stopped talking to me when I told them I was trans, and the rest bailed as soon as I started to actually transition. Maddie was the only one who really stuck up for me. I'll never forget that. Morgan puts down her now empty mug. I'm not even halfway through mine.
I'm so sorry, Tara. I didn't mean to.
Nah, forget it. It's seriously okay. The whole thing's ancient history now. This isn't a lie. I feel a hell of a lot better about the whole thing now that I know I'm doing way better than any of them. I can tell Morgan doesn't buy it though. Better switch up the subject. Anyway, after that, the two of us were inseparable all through high school. We even picked the same college, so it'd be easier to stay in touch. The only time our friendship was ever on the rocks was, well, maybe we shouldn't talk about that. They keep saying friendship, but like they literally went to the same college to be together. Like, I'm telling you. I try not to grin when I see Morgan's eyes widen. Got him.
You wouldn't say that if you weren't going to tell me.
I know, Blue. I know, Blue, but listen.
It's like the clarity.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. She leaves her mug on the table and moves closer to me. I definitely saw her smile for a second there. This is just how lesbians are, Blue on Blue, okay? It's like the man, the sex was great. But anyways, my cat died yesterday. Anyways.
The Tara I know for a week, by the way, would never pass up a chance to tell a story.
Well, if you insist. Maddie and I actually dated. I knew it! I knew it! Maddie and I actually dated once for a few weeks back when we first started college. Everyone we knew was pairing off, so we figured we'd try it too. It's our secret shame. It's not a secret. Go ahead.
Surprise! You two would make a terrible couple.
Jeez, blunt much? You're not wrong, though. It nearly killed our friendship. Yeah, it tends to do that. Thankfully, we called it off and went back to being friends. We haven't had any trouble since. Oh, really? No trouble since? Really? She fled to the woods to go be with a ghost instead of you.
And so now...
Yeah, Tara is pretty toxic in this game. Yeah, until now. So much for lightening the mood. I don't know, I guess her deciding to walk off from everything we built together doesn't exactly make me feel jazzed about our friendship.
Her having different priorities doesn't have anything to do with friendship.
Yeah. What, like going back to school? She hated school, so either that's some bullshit excuse or she hates working on Terra Normal even more.
She was talking about coming back. Having real proof seems to have changed her mind.
And then what? She goes along with it for a few months and gets sick of it? I can't deal with that again. I can tell I'm getting louder, but I don't care. I haven't had a chance to let any of this out since it happened. Morgan, of course, doesn't even flinch.
The thing is...
Yeah, Caesar, don't worry. We've kind of been hating. So if we go back to the beginning of the thing, Tara's kind of been the problem the whole time. So I mean, good for her. We support her being a lesbian trans woman, but she is kind of a bitch. Anyways, now she's acting like she wants to be in on the action again. Am I really supposed to believe that she wants to commit to this?
But she...
I'm not an idiot. It's not like I'm ignoring the fact that she keeps running off to the woods to be by herself. I'm supposed to just be cool with that? Yes, Caesar! Caesar was so blinded by hatred. He didn't even notice that she said she was trans.
Tara?
I'm so sick of all this bullshit. Maybe I'd just be better off without.
Tara!
That was so cute. Tara! I expected you to yell. As I jump as her voice drowns mine out completely. This burst of emotion isn't funny. It's honestly kind of terrifying.
Stop. Yes, stop. You have no idea what you're talking about. You don't want Maddie to leave the show, but you're refusing to listen to her when she talks about coming back. You don't want to lose your friendship, but you're freezing her out when she tries to make connections again.
Whoa, since when was Morgan so based?
She's actually being so base.
I know, yeah. Holy crap.
I love your show. You know I do. But there are more important things in your life than talking about Bigfoot in front of camera.
Holy shit. What the hell was that? She just shot through my bullshit like some kind of forest-dwelling therapist. How am I supposed to respond to that? All I can do is sit back down on bed and let it wash over me. When you finally realize you were wrong for the first time in your life.
Tara is trauma dumping to the viewer right now.
Yeah, she sits down next to me and takes my hand in hers. She gives it a little squeeze and I squeeze back. I can already feel myself starting to calm down. When Morgan speaks again, her voice is back to its normal flatness.
Talk to her. Tell her how you feel and what you need. You can't spend your whole time with me and expect her to feel appreciated.
Yeah. It's too late though, Morgan. It's too late. Maddie already left me for the ghost girl. I can't repair this. I don't want to leave you out though. You're the whole reason we're here. Plus, I really like spending time with you.
I do too, but we'll have plenty of time together. You're here for an entire month.
Yeah, of course. The word month makes me feel a weird little pang in my chest. For some reason, I don't want to think about how temporary this is. I let go of her hand to take another sip of coffee. It's barely lukewarm now, and I consider just spitting it back into the cup. That definitely wouldn't be a good look, though. Yeah, don't embarrass yourself, please.
Please don't do that.
Yeah, please.
Do you want me to take you back to the cabin?
I think I'm going to do a little more investigating here first. Give myself time to think about what I want to say to Mads.
That's a good idea.
Hey, first time for everything. She lets out another little laugh. It's not nearly as big as her earlier one, but it's really nice to hear it after all that heavy stuff. Yeah, Pascal, this character is also well, she's not a streamer, she's a YouTuber. Yeah, but we were saying that we were making parallels to VTubing in this game too. Did I read this part already? My short-term memory. Anyways,
yes,
all right,
yes.
Go ahead.
I'll go set up the shop then. Come see me when you want a ride back.
You got it. I stand and stretch, scanning the room one more time to see if I'm forgetting anything. Wait, are those my panties?
Yeah, you're wearing mine.
I try to will myself not to blush, determined not to let her get one more fluster in. Shit, sorry. I can change real quick.
It's fine. You can wear them. Just give them back when you're done.
My cheeks are burning again. So much for that. Oh, cool. Thanks. I guess I'll see you later then?
Sure, you know where to find me.
Without thinking, I lean forward and press my lips against hers. Girls kissing! Girls kissing! Come seize her! Listen, she's starting to see the error of her ways, alright? Give her a chance. Without thinking, I lean forward and press my lips against hers. They're soft, somehow not nearly dried out by the cold air as mine. Wait, why am I doing this? I jerk my head away, expecting to be met with an angry glare, but all I see is the corners of her mouth twitch up for a split second before she's back to neutral. Twitch mention! Could be worse, right? Either way, it's definitely time for me to get the hell out of here. I head for the door, but something stops me before we actually leave. Thank you.
Anytime.
I don't know what I'm thanking her for. I'm not sure if she knows either. Probably the sex. Oh, and the advice. And the advice.
Mm-hmm.
We thought Tara was Rixie, but really Tara was Pascal. Hey, when did you think Tara was me? I mean, I guess she is like the hyper one, so that makes sense. I'm out the door and back out into the village square, doing my best to leave my confusion behind me. I've got more important things to think about right now. I've got to think about what I'm going to say to Mads. Tell her I'm sorry for being an idiot, and that I don't want this to screw things up more than it already has. But as I think about it, I realize I've got one more problem when it comes to her. If she finds out I slept with her host, she's gonna kill me! Oh no. Caesar really does not like Tara.
Oh, no, it's a Morgan POV.
Oh, it switched to Morgan? Okay, so you can still
Yes.
be Morgan. I guess I'll still be Tara. I don't know. We'll see who's in the scenes the most.
Okay, I will read the narration for this one.
Okay. Sounds good. Go ahead.
The cabin comes into view. It's warm and casts a glow on the snow. I keep my steady pace. It's been a while since Tara and I talk. Things still aren't fixed.
Wait, why are
Wait,
Morgan...
this is Maddie.
Oh,
This is Maddie.
But it's orange.
But it's Morgan. It says Morgan.
Wait,
But
things
this
still aren't-
this narration is Maddie's, I think.
No, it's Morgan. What happened?
Oh, okay.
Time
It's Morgan.
skip?
It's Morgan.
Time skip? Okay, go ahead.
Is it? Okay. It's probably time skip. Yeah, they've improved. She's getting Maddie's help filming now, but I can still see that distance between them. It doesn't help that Maddie keeps choosing to stay behind when we go to the village. Her excuses are always flimsy, but Tara doesn't push it. I'm not sure if she wants to. I'm not entirely sure what to do. I never expected this to be easy. But now it's gotten complicated in a way I couldn't have predicted.
It's like a lesbian quadrangle. They've got Morgan sleeping with Tara, Tara sleeping with Maddie, Maddie sleeping with the ghost, I don't know,
And-
haunting the village.
The ghost and the mayor.
The mayor, yeah, being weird. Is the mayor gonna be involved?
I wish I could help, but I'm afraid that intervening any more than I already have would make things worse. Maddie still doesn't trust me despite everything. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. We timed him a few times already since they said it had been a week. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. It sounds like something happened between Morgan and Tara. So I don't know what happened, but we'll find out.
I have to believe it's not too late. I need both of them to fully committed. I need both of them fully committed before I can tell them why they are really here. At the cabin, I enter without knocking.
It again.
I've tried like 6 times, Mads. I don't know what else you're expecting here. Do we want to wait? So if it's gonna be Morgan, I'm trying to think who would have the most dialogue here. So you can hear Tara's voice actress. How about I switch it to Maddie? All right.
Yes.
I don't want to switch around too much, but hopefully Maddie will be more involved. So let's turn down Maddie, turn up Tara, turn down Morgan. All right, let's do that. Okay. So you're still Morgan.
Hello there.
They both look up from what they were doing. It's not a surprising scene. Tara's hunched over her laptop in the living room while Maddie stands nearby, looking ready to hit her. I don't think either of them noticed me entering. Hi.
Hey!
While Maddie seems annoyed at my interruption, Tara seems genuinely happy. Whether that's for the distraction or because it's me, I'm not sure. I walk over and sit down beside Tara, placing myself between her and Maddie.
Check this out.
She angles her laptop so I can see it and presses play on a video. There's some distorted noise, but the screen stays black.
What am I supposed to be looking at?
Sex tape, no. Exactly. Sorry, you can go ahead.
Somehow exasperated, Maddie throws up her hands and storms off into the kitchen, banging around the cupboards without actually doing anything.
This was the footage that we took the other night. Remember? With the spirit and stuff?
I remember.
Yeah, well, it was totally fine a few days ago. We watched it a billion times, so you know as well as I do.
Right, it was perfectly visible then.
But now...
She plays the clip again. Nothing but noise. It's worthless now.
So what happened?
Beats me. That's what we're trying to figure out.
Maddie slams a cabinet particularly loud. What happened?
What Maddie thinks happened.
Is that the file got corrupted somehow, either when you exported it or when it was transferring or something. She's acting like they had sex so hard that the vibrations destroyed the recording.
But it was working fine before. Seriously, ask Morgan.
She points at me. I wish she wouldn't bring me into it like this, since it'll seem like I'm taking a side.
The video did work before, yes?
Great, that helps us a lot.
Isn't there a backup somewhere?
This was supposed to be the backup. I thought I'd uploaded it to our server too, but I guess the Wi-Fi cut out, and that didn't actually happen.
Tara bites. Oh, actually, you can you can do Morgan's narration
Yeah.
since Maddie's here again.
Tara bites her lips.
That one's on me.
There was a red near your area, but you were too busy having sex to see.
I'm expecting another sardonic reply from Maddie, but to my surprise, she sits down across from us and sighs.
Well, we can't change it now.
It seems that Tara's admission of guilt, even partial, helped her calm down some. Was that the only footage that was affected?
I didn't check. Can't see why anything else would be screwed up though. We just got unlucky. Super unlucky.
That's a bit of an understatement. Without that footage, we don't have anything to show.
I want to tell her that there will be plenty more opportunities for filming the spirit and likely other equally remarkable creatures. But I know that she won't believe me yet. Giladra warned me this would probably happen.
That's the cat.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
as
a cat.
if I hadn't already known. But Giladra also didn't help my case at all. since she said she didn't know if she could trust them yet.
Yeah, I think it's like geladura. They were pronouncing it like really fancy.
Oh,
Yeah,
Geladura.
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 That's the talking cat that only talks to Morgan.
I wish you would have told me before. I made a fool of myself in front of them both. Tara laughs, but it sounds forced.
Guess we'll have to take some new footage then. Morgan, you don't have any other mystical spirits sitting around that we could film, do ya?
Funnily enough, I do. I just smile though, going along with the joke. For some reason, Maddie tugs at her collar and looks away out of the window. Perhaps she's more comfortable around me than I thought.
It's interesting seeing Morgan's perspective because Morgan's like the crazy one. I don't like it's actually interesting seeing her in inside
Yeah.
perspective. Yeah, she's like, yeah, the paranormal things are here. Yeah, they are. She's also like not as entrenched in the drama and emotions as the other two. But yeah. Can I borrow your laptop? I'll see if I can move the file to my computer and maybe salvage something.
You really think that'll work?
No, but I'd like to try.
Sure thing.
She lifts the laptop over me and passes it to Maddie.
Thanks. I'll be in my room. Let me know if you need anything.
She leaves, taking Tara's laptop with her. She pushes her bedroom door but doesn't close it all the way. Besides me, Tara places her hand over mine. It's not anything that Maddie would be able to see from her room. I'm not sure why Tara is so insistent on keeping our relationship a secret.
Oh, shady, shady.
Still, I appreciate the gesture of everything that's happened since the two of them arrived here. Getting close to Tara like this has certainly been the most unexpected. It seems like things are a bit better between the two of you. Did you talk?
Okay, so this is gonna be Tara and Morgan, so I can read the narration and you can read Morgan because I don't want to have to keep switching the voices, you know. I make sure to keep my voice low.
Not yet. I was going to, but first Mads wasn't home, then she was shut in her room all day when she got back. I was going to bring it up today, but then all this stuff happened.
At least the two of you are talking a little. She must be feeling bad too.
Maybe. You should have heard her before you got here, though.
I'm sorry.
Nah, don't be. It's like you said, this is on both of us.
You really don't know what happened to the footage? I promise I won't tell Maddie anything.
Nope, it's 100% legit. It was working fine, and then it wasn't. I didn't even drop my computer or spill water on it this time.
This time?
Yeah, I know,
That's so
right?
strange.
You're telling me. Mads is convinced I did something to screw it up, though.
I have a niggling suspicion in the back of my mind, but I don't want to bring it up yet. I don't want to alarm Tara if I can help it.
Has anyone...
Right in the middle of my sentence, the heater in the corner of the room makes a sizzling noise and then dies. Tara and I both stare at it.
Did you see that?
I did.
God.
Oh no, now they're all gonna have to huddle for warmth, you guys! All the girls are gonna have to get together and huddle for warmth! Clutching her head in her hands, Tara gets up and goes to inspect the heater. She looks around and underneath it, although it's clear she has no idea what she's actually looking for. While her back is turned, I take a moment to peer out the window, scanning for anyone or anything out of the ordinary. I don't see anything. What happened?
Heater died. Check it out.
Wait, you're kidding me.
I wish.
Already, the cold is starting to set in. Was it a short circuit or something? I'm glad she doesn't default to blaming Tara for this. Here, you can do the Morgan's narration after this.
My suspicions gets a little stronger too.
No clue. Morgan and I were sitting here when it suddenly died. Didn't give any warning or anything. It was a lot like the...
She trails off. She doesn't need to finish the sentence. I'm sure we're all thinking the same thing.
like the footage.
She says it anyway. None of us say anything. Then Mehdi chuckles nervously.
That's a pretty weird coincidence.
Do you two think that, they're connected somehow?
What? The heater and the footage? There's no way that could be. That's just bad luck.
Maybe.
She gives me a look that says she doesn't think it's random. I'm inclined to agree.
Any luck with saving the video so far?
Not yet, but I just started. Give me a bit.
Right. I'm gonna go grab a blanket. You want one, Morgan?
Wow, she offered it to Morgan and not Maddie!
No thanks.
What the hell?
2 seconds after she's entered her bedroom, Tara yells and pops back out.
The heater in my room is dead too!
What?
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure. Come look if you want.
Maddie and I both hurry into Tara's room. Sure enough, the heater in here is as dead as the one in the living room.
Were they on the same breaker? This cabin must have ancient wiring, right?
No, it was renovated a couple years ago.
Is the one in your room still working, Mads?
Without waiting for an answer, Tara pushes past and goes to look, ignoring Maddie's feeble clamor against barging in. We follow behind Tara yet again. In Maddie's room, the heater is running fine.
Oh, do you think the ghost girl's haunting all... You think the ghost girl's taking
Yeah.
vengeance? Oh, Maddie gets the warm room.
That's so unfair!
Maddie frowns too, looking perplexed.
I don't get it. Why just in here?
That's a pretty weird coincidence.
Why is she saying it like it's my fault? Okay, I mean, it kind of is, but hey.
Tara does a poor imitation of Maddie's voice.
It is. What else do you want me to say?
Why Tara is so toxic though?
I know.
Grumbling. Tara leaves the room without giving an actual answer. Maddie doesn't try to stop her and stares at her perfectly functional heater. I shut the bedroom door behind me as I leave.
Okay, tell me I'm not crazy. Something weird is going on.
You're not crazy. This definitely isn't a coincidence.
You say that like you know what's going on.
I can feel a bit opening up in my stomach. I've never been good with words, and I'm not sure how to phrase anything I'm about to tell her, much less how she'll take it.
Yeah, who's on team Ghost and Maddie, and who's on team Tara and Morgan? If Morgan is agreeing, then it's 100% the ghost. She knows. Oh.
I must struggle for too long because I can see Tara's expression go from mopey to concerned.
Hey, you okay? I was just kidding, but do you actually know what's up?
I press a finger to my lips and point to Tara's room. Her eyes go wide, but she nods. I lead the way with her following close behind.
Alright, if this is just Tara and Morgan, I'll read the narration next.
We can talk now.
Tara looks like she's going to explode.
Now? What the hell? That was like something out of a spy movie.
Not so loud.
I listen for any indication that Maddie's followed behind us or is eavesdropping, but her door never opens. Tara watches, waiting for me to elaborate, but I can tell that it's taking every ounce of self-control she has not to barrage me with questions. It's understandable.
Okay. Bear with me because I'm not sure how to say some of this.
Nearly vibrating with excitement, Tara nods. I take a deep breath.
I don't think that all these malfunctions are a coincidence. I think they're intentional sabotage, and that my mother's to blame.
Why is the why is the Jilf conspiring against them? Her eyes get as wide as saucers.
Your mom?
Yes, and I also think that Maddie might be involved too. It's not her fault at all. I'm afraid that my mother might have gotten to her first, she might not even know it.
Yeah, wait a second. What's going on? So the mom wants Maddie. The mom wants Maddie. What's going on? What's going on?
Gotten to
Maybe
her
is
how?
somehow like attracting all the hags.
It's the glasses. I think it's the glasses.
The glasses, you say?
Maybe.
As in, she's not in control of her actions. She might not even be aware of them.
Oh, you guys look, girl with glasses. Neuron activate. Oh, look, Spear tried to catch you.
You mean like mind control?
Mind control. Oh my gosh, there's mind control in this VN. Hi, Spirit. I didn't see what ball it was. I'm sorry.
More or less, yes.
She stares at me and then starts to laugh. She gets up and paces around the room, her hands flying in useful motions as she laughs.
Okay, you're screwing with me, right? Mind control, Maddie.
I'm not messing with you. I'm that serious.
I can't blame her for being incredulous. It takes a lot. It's a lot to take in at once. And the rest of what I have to say is even stranger. But if there's anyone who'll believe me, who'll believe the truth, it's Tara. Her laugh becomes a whistle as she calms down. She takes a second to compose herself and then sits on the bed next to me.
Okay, mind control. Go on.
Like I said, I doubt Maddie's even aware. It's probably more like sleepwalking for her, but it would make sense. You said she's been spending a lot of time away from the cabin, right? And that she doesn't like to talk about where she's been? Plus the footage being deleted and that the heaters die. It makes sense. What makes
You're gonna have to
sense?
tell me.
Yeah, it doesn't make
more.
sense to me.
I wouldn't say that makes sense. What's the point of it? Why would your mom do that, and how?
Yeah, what?
Like we haven't even approached the point of making sense.
Her Jilf
Yeah.
seduction is just too strong.
I know. I'll explain.
I wonder how much the cat is involved in all of this. The talking cat. I try to remain calm myself, but there's a nervousness that I've never felt before. This is my first time ever talking about this with someone else. Tara, I think your ex is banging my mom. She's trying to get the house to themselves. This is so much drama. No matter how many times I'd imagine this conversation and rehearse it in my head, it's nothing like real life. It's like she's revving up to come out to somebody, but what she's coming out about is gonna be like the most ridiculous, delusional stuff you ever heard.
My mom isn't really my mom. To be frank, she's not even human. Not anymore.
I pause, waiting to see how Tara takes it. No reaction. I doubt that anything I'm saying even registers as a possibility to her. My only choice is to go through it all and hope that she believes me in the end. Wait, she was adopted by a furry? Wait, what? Wait, what's going on? Oh, is the mom dead? A dead ghost? Wait.
The person that you've met, the creature, is something else, using a human woman's body as a host.
Using a woman's body as a host? That sounds like fun.
She has the whole town under a glamour that makes them loyal to her, and she has for years, longer than I've been alive. I think she has Maddie now too.
Is the mom the tree? I don't know. Is the mom Groot?
The reason that I sent you an email and invited you to Eisenfeld isn't because of the forest spirit or any of that other stuff, although it's related too.
Fluid. Mother is good. Mother is the way. That's from the other game we had with the tree spirit.
The reason is because I need your help. Evelyn, or the thing inside her, is going to try to kill me soon, to use me as a new host within the next few weeks. You were the only people in the world who I could think of who might believe me. There wasn't anyone else I could ask.
And you told us after she had the time. Yeah, you were too busy having sex with Tara to fix this.
Yeah, and you know, like how Tara literally just laughed out loud at her, like when she mentioned mind control, and she still believed in Tara, that Tara would believe her
Yeah, I
about all
mean,
of this.
yeah, she already like showed us her talking cat that doesn't talk. Like there's no way Tara actually believes this, right?
Yeah, I mean, like, mind control is one of the most believable aspect, and
Uh-huh.
Tara even laughed out loud
Uh-huh.
at that. So
Well, the only thing is that Tara did see the tree monster, so Tara has to believe that something's going on. Yeah.
okay,
Okay.
she knows that too, which is why she's trying to get rid of you now, ruin your trip, make you want to leave. She wouldn't have ever hurt either of you. Too many people would notice if something happened. There'd be way too much unwanted attention on her. But if she could get the two of you to leave Eisenfield, then she'd be able to proceed with her plans. I'm pretty sure that's what she's trying to do through Maddie. That's it, I guess.
As I finish speaking, I look down at my legs. It feels like a weight has been lifted off my chest. If nothing else, I'm glad to get to tell someone. Even if nothing changes, at least I got to share my story. If she doesn't believe me, if she thinks I'm as crazy as Maddie does, then I'm all out of options. The silence stretches on, and I glance up at Tara's face. For someone usually so expressive and easy to read, her face is immutable. I can't tell what she's thinking. She just stares at me intensely, more scrutinizing than I've ever seen before. I meet her eyes, willing her to search mine and see that I'm telling the truth. I want to reach across and grab her hand. More than that, I want her to grab mine. Tara huffs, blowing a loose strand of hair that's fallen over her face. She blinks, pops her knuckles, and scratches her leg. Then finally she half smiles.
Okay, so then what do we do now?
Yeah, she really is like, okay, and then what? And yeah, boy,
Cool story, bro.
Yeah, cool story, bro. Sorry that happened, or happy for you. I don't.
Does that mean that you believe me?
My breath catches in my throat, scarcely daring to believe it. She hasn't confirmed yet. She could just be playing along.
Of course I do.
I can't help myself. I lean forward and wrap my arms around her in a very selfish hug.
I'm so sorry for dragging you into all of this.
She doesn't deserve any of what's going on. Okay, that's debatable. She doesn't deserve any of what's going on. I brought her into my own world of problems. Okay, that part's true. Her arms wrap back around me without hesitation.
Hey, I'm glad you did.
Really?
Of course! If some other paranormal blog got this scoop, I'd be jealous forever.
We both laugh.
But I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot to take in, especially the stuff about
Heart.
But if never coming here would have meant you having to deal with all this on your own, then it's a damn good thing we're here.
For the first time that I can remember, I feel warm and comfortable. It's a moment that I wish could last forever. I don't deserve her support, but I'm infinitely glad that I have it.
Now let's go kick your mom's ass!
Honestly, I think Tara's support is exactly what she deserves. Like, they really deserve each other. I laugh again. I'm glad that she's able to keep a light heart through all of this. We're going to need it.
Really though, what do we do now? Pack our stuff and get out of here? You could totally crash with me and Mads. I'm sure she wouldn't mind.
Tara, you're delusional.
I'm sure.
You'd have to get past that
100%.
first, though.
No, running away isn't an option. She would just take someone else instead. She has to be dealt with.
You said it'll happen in a couple weeks, right? How do you know?
Wait, Caesar has a good point. Yeah, what if this is all delusional and she's not a ghost and now she just convinced Tara to kill her mom? That's life in jail.
It'll happen on the winter solstice. It's something to do with the moon. I don't really know the specifics myself. There's not a whole lot of information to go off.
You're in luck, because investigating stuff without a real lead is my speciality.
Specialty.
She's incorrigible and her smile is infectious. Her optimism and confidence makes me think that this might work out okay after all. Is that really something you want to brag about, Tara? Chasing, going on wild goose chases?
There'll be plenty of time for that. I promise. Right now, I should head back home. Oh, I thought they
Already?
will,
Feels like
sorry.
you just got here a bit ago.
Sorry, what were you saying?
no, I thought they will, after all the hugging and stuff
Oh, you thought it was gonna be
and the loving.
a yeah. True, but they've got a ghost woman to stop. Okay, they gotta get their head to the game. Okay.
I know. I wish I could stay longer, but I need to start preparing right away. There's a lot that I'll need to fill you on, but it'll take some time for me to get ready.
So, like, later tonight?
Probably tomorrow or the next day.
Okay, I'll lie low until then. What should we do about...
Her voice trails off, and she nods in the direction of the rest of the cabin and Maddie.
Nothing for now. Just try to act normal around her if you can.
So, avoid conversation as much as possible. Easy peasy.
We stand up together, and Tara walks me to the front door.
So, see you soon, I guess?
Right.
She leans forward suddenly, giving me another quick hug. My second one today. It's over far too quickly.
Cool. I'll be waiting.
I smile.
Me too.
Okay, whose perspective are we switching to? Alright, it's always scary going home and facing the prospect of seeing Evelyn face to face. Today, though, it doesn't seem as bad. There's still a long way to go, but with Tara's help, there's a chance that everything will work out. That's more than I've ever been able to say before. Okay, we're back to Maddie. Okay, wait, I think the voices, wait.
It's been forever since we last seen Maddie's POV.
I know, right? Wait, so I don't even know whose voices to modulate right now. Keep Maddie's off. I don't know if Morgan's
gonna keep Abigail's off.
Yeah.
Turn Abigail's off.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Now we are the cat. We must be the cat. No, you want to see if the cat has a voice though. Okay. The skies are gray out when I wake up. I check my phone for the time, thinking that it must still be early, but no, it's almost 10. It's the clouds that are making it so dark. We're definitely in for a lot of snow today. It looks like it could be more than any of the previous storms. All right, why don't you go as we change scenes?
10 a.m. It's time for Tech Chat.
Tech Chat!
Saying to myself, I get out of bed and get dressed without wasting any time. There's no way I'm going to be able to see Abigail today. Not with the weather as it is. I hope she won't wait up for me.
Ooh, I miss Abigail.
Ooh, I miss Abigail.
Ooh. It's frigid in the living room. I spent a while trying to fix the heater, but to no avail. I don't even know what's wrong with it. Tara must have had it pretty rough, too. At least she could bundle up in the blankets to keep warm. The door to her room is shut, so she's either gone or still asleep. I'm glad that things have improved between us. She seemed to have a change of heart or something, because a couple of days ago she started making small talk again. Even our argument over the footage wasn't as explosive as it could have been. If it had happened 3 days prior, we probably wouldn't be on speaking terms at all anymore. I make myself a bowl of cereal and have a quiet breakfast alone.
Although I've gotten used to not interacting with Tara much, there were still my visits with Abigail to look forward to. Now, there's no telling how many days it'll be until the weather's cleared up enough for me to see her again. Hopefully it'll blow up over quickly. It's already starting to snow a little.
Just to pass the time, I move my laptop out into the living room and start an episode of a show I've been meaning to watch. I keep one headphone out so I'll be able to hear if Tara leaves her room. Tara was probably bundling up with more than just a blanket. She never does. After 2 episodes, I get up and knock on her door. Unsurprisingly, there's no answer. I take a quick peek inside. Empty. She must be at Morgan's again.
At this point, it's pretty obvious that they are more than friends. I'm not sure how I feel about that. It's none of my business, of course. They're both adults and can do whatever they want, but I can't help being a little envious. It's been more than a year since I've been on a date. things ended sort of messily with my last girlfriend, and since then, I haven't really been looking. Working on the show kept me busy enough. Still, it wasn't that I was trying to avoid meeting anyone new, it just didn't happen. It's not like Tara. I can't talk to strangers and carry a conversation straight away. Business stuff? Sure. Small talk? No way. I've always been a bit jealous of that.
What does she mean she hasn't been on a date? She's been dating this ghost girl the whole time.
Mm-hmm. So, seeing how quickly and how naturally Morgan and Tara ended up together feels like a painful reminder of my own social inadequacies. I guess there's an expiration date on their relationship, whatever it may be, but though it's hard to believe that we're already halfway through our trip to in Asonville.
Oh, so it's been like 2 weeks, right? Because I think they said they were staying for a month. Damn. It occurs to me that I'm in a similar situation with Abigail. Although our friendship is nothing like Morgan's and Tara's, it's also time limited. That thought hurts more than I expected it to. I wish there was some way she could come back with us. I wonder how difficult it is to smuggle a ghost internationally. That's the kind of problem Tara would be great at solving if she was around. In fact, I wonder if maybe I should take this opportunity to try to mend things with her. Assuming Abigail was okay with it, I could take Tara to meet her. While not quite as dramatic as the forest spirit, having a genuine ghost on film would still be a huge win for the show. No, don't sell out Abigail for your stupid YouTube channel. It's a little funny to me that an actual ghost is mundane compared to what else we've seen. I'm not entirely convinced on the idea. There's still some appeal to keeping the news to myself for at least a little bit longer. A knock at the front door interrupts my TV watching. Coming! Actually, go ahead.
I undo the latch and come face to face with Evelyn again.
Could a ghost be a VTuber? I guess if the ghost could get its face tracked, or it could control the avatar, I guess.
Good afternoon.
And iPhone tracking track ghosts?
Oh, maybe with the new iOS it could. Maybe with iOS 26. Yeah.
Find out in the next text chat.
Yeah, iPhone 16 Pro Max. Yeah, ghost VTuber review. Yeah. Hi there.
My previous encounter with her on the way back to from the church flashes through my mind and sets me on edge. Egging? There's a man I don't recognize with her. Man on stream?
Man on stream? What?
What is this blasphemy? There's a man I don't recognize with her too, adding to my unease.
We heard there was an issue with the heater, so we've come to fix it. Don't want you freezing to death out here.
Her demeanor is a 180 from last time. I wonder which of them let her know. Maybe Tara mentioned it earlier today.
Oh, thanks. That'll be a big help.
Aren't you going to let us in?
I realize that I'm blocking the doorway and step back to make room. It's technically her cabin. I don't really have a right to say no.
Yeah, sorry.
The guy with her brushes past me and heads to the heater, getting right to work. Meanwhile, Evelyn and I both sit down in the living room. I stare at the floor, hoping that she'll start a conversation, but she seems content to just look around the room, admiring the decorating. When she clears her throat, I flinch. What is this tension between them?
I know, right? It's the mind control.
Without the warmth can be most unpleasant.
She stares at me intently, like she's hoping for me to catch some hidden meaning. Whatever it is lost to me.
It's fine. It was just one night. Thanks for taking care of it so fast.
Of course. Are you the only one home today?
Yeah. Tara's out.
I can't imagine that Evelyn doesn't know about her and Morgan, or at least that the two of them have been spending so much time together. She and Morgan live in the same house after all. But Evelyn's eyebrows rise.
Is she now? My daughter said your friend was here. She wouldn't be foolish enough to venture into the woods on her own, would she? The weather's looking quite dire.
She would be just foolish enough to do that, yes. If I know Tara, yes.
My mouth goes dry. Even Tara wouldn't be that reckless, right?
I don't think so.
Good. Only a fool would go out in this.
How about you then? As if on cue, a heavy gust of wind blows, making the whole cabin creak. Through the window, I can see the snowfall has already gotten heavier. Thick, heavy flakes mask the glass and obscure the view outside.
Yeah, Blumflu. Do you live alone? Are you?
Yeah, I'm getting that vibe too. Like, are you alone?
Yeah. You need some company.
The workman finishes up and moves closer to the couch. He still hasn't said a word since he arrived.
Seems we're finished here. Do take care, Madison. And don't hesitate to call if you need help with anything else.
Will do. Thanks. Whoa. The way she faded off the screen was weird.
The two of them leave as abruptly as Morgan always does.
You think the ghost locked Tara out? Out in the blizzard to die? That's crazy.
The moment the door shuts behind them, I leap up and head to the landline phone. I don't know what it was about at all, but it's obvious there's something more going on than I'm aware of. Something sinister. Do you want to
Oh yeah,
continue
sure.
with this?
There's a small scrap of paper jammed underneath the phone, with Morgan's phone number scribbled on it. I dial and wait, praying that the weather won't render the phones useless. It rings and rings and rings, but doesn't pick up. Eventually, it goes to a generic voicemail message delivered in an automated voice. Damn it! I slam the phone back to reset it and then dial again. Please, please, please. Oh, damn, she's begging. If she's not there, she's not with Morgan, then I don't know what I'll do. I don't know where else she could be. On the third ring, the phone clicks as someone answers. It's garbled and hard to hear, likely because of the storm. Morgan? The person on the other line says something unintelligible. Hello? It's just barely clear enough for me to hear my name. Yeah, it's me. Hey, listen, is Tara with you? Do you want to read the dialogue, monologue?
Yeah. There's another pause and some staticky noise. Then a beep as the line goes dead. Frantically, I hit the redial button. This time, she picks up on the first ring.
Hey, it's me. Is Tara with you?
There's a noise, but I can't tell if it's her answering me or just interference.
Sorry, what?
Again, the only response is garbled nonsense. I try to talk to her several more times, but nothing is intelligible. I don't even know if she can hear me. The call drops again, and this time, I don't bother calling back. I could try to send her an email, but it'll take forever before the webpage loads enough for me to do that.
Oh yeah, I don't know if I mentioned before, but they have like almost no internet, like where they are. So that's why so much stuff that could have been done with the internet is not being done with the internet.
I try to make myself calm down. Logically, she's got to be with Morgan. There's nowhere else to go.
There's no other hot chicks that are DTF in this town.
Evelyn must have missed her somehow. I go to one of the windows, using my sleeve to brush away the fog that fells the glass. It's already a blizzard out there, snowing harder than anything I've ever witnessed.
That's when I see her. A flash of red hair over by the tree line.
Oh my
Tara.
god.
Oh my god! She's just standing there!
Oh my god.
When she notices me, she waves. Okay, she's alive. She's alive. But
Okay, she's alive.
I thought she was gonna be frozen in a block. When she notices me, she waves. What the hell is wrong with her? I pound on the glass, pointing to downwards to indicate she should come in. Come inside, you moron! What are you doing? I know. Oh, you can go ahead.
I know she can't hear me, but she keeps waving. Then she turns and walks into the forest.
Yeah, Blue. She knows exactly what she's doing. She's fine.
What the hell? She's lost it. She's absolutely lost it. I fight against the wind just to open the door.
She was like, I'd rather die in the storm than be near you, Maddie.
There!
Tara!
My voice is swallowed up by the wind. There's no way she could have hurt me. I try yelling again, but the cold stings my throat. Is this some idea of a joke to her? It's a terrible one, if so. Stepping out the front door, I can barely see her among the trees and swirling snow. She's just standing there waiting for me. I linger, not sure what to do. I can't just leave her there, but going out in this would be... How to read this again?
Asinine.
That's nice.
You just want to hear me say ass? Listen, Blue on Blue, I get what you're saying, but also I think she's a little concerned that she's gonna die in the snowstorm, okay? I just think it's a little more life and death than wanting her to come back to her.
Okay. I'm kind of like having a PTSD from watching Higurashi when they cry. It's also set in like this village and with like crazy girls in the village, and it has and it's actual horror with gore. So
Oh, I don't think this one is, but then again, I didn't think there was gonna be as many boobs in this game as there was.
When Maddie said like, "Oh, Tara is out there near the tree," I was like, "Oh no, oh no, oh no."
Oh, let's see. All right.
She waves again, more urgently. Is she stuck or something?
Maybe she's trying to lure Maddie or something.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
she clearly wants me to follow her. Maybe she needs my help. Maybe someone's been injured. Yeah, the storm. Every second I'm out here, the cold seeps a little bit further into me. I need to decide.
I clench my fists. If nothing else, I know that Tara would come for me. Bracing myself, I start walking toward her. Tara would come for you, you say? It's nearly impossible, just keeping my balance and remaining upright is a chore. Every step I take feels like a battle against nature. Slowly, though, I do it. Once she sees that I'm following her, she starts walking again. I wish she'd wait for me to catch up so she could at least tell me what's going on. When I cross the tree line, the wind gets noticeably better, although the cold is no less bitter.
Tara doesn't seem phased. She's still forging ahead. Always in the distance, no matter how fast I go. Close enough to see, but not close enough to hear.
After a few more minutes, I finally start to inch closer to her. I can't feel my hands or my feet, and my teeth won't stop chattering. I need to stop her now. Tara! My mouth is shaking. Oh, sorry, go ahead. You can do it.
My mouth is shaking too much for me to form any sort of coherent phrases. If I was already genuinely scared, I am now.
Hi, King Bry. Hi. Oh, by the way, King Bry helped me test my internet yesterday for this stream. So thank you, King. Shout out to King Bry for that, by the way.
Then, without warning, Tara stops. She stands completely still, back towards me. I do my best to push forward. I'm finally making my way to her.
Tara, we have to...
I give up on words. Instead, reaching out towards her, my fingers are numb and heavy. Before I can touch her shoulder, though, she turns around.
Thank you, King Bry. You're scared. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. If it's bad, then just hang up on me on the on the Discord call. Also, thank you so much, King Bry, for subscribing with Prime for 5 months. Thank you.
As my blood runs as icy as my skin.
Her face. Her face is completely smooth and featureless, like a mannequin. Her clothes, her hair, everything else are a perfect replica, but her face is an empty void. Even her boobs, her everything, her butt, but her face is blank. This isn't Tara. This isn't even human. The sharp taste of bile rises in my throat as I stumble back, repulsed. As I stare in horror, she begins to flicker like a light bulb going out. No, 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 no! This isn't real. Go ahead.
This isn't real. This can't be real. This isn't happening. Can't be happening. Still flickering, the thing begins to move. Its shoulders start to shake as it rocks back and forth, tilting its head back slightly. It doesn't make a sound, but its intention is clear.
Caesar's still on the hate train. He's like, good, she doesn't have a mouth now to yap.
How many of you guys remember or knows or remembers Slenderman?
I remember Slenderman.
Yeah. It's laughing at me. I fall backwards, hands crumbling through the snow that I can no longer feel. I scuttle away from it as best as I can, though it doesn't even try to follow me. It just rocks, celebrating its triumph over me.
Okay. My shoulder smashes into something hard, sending a stinging pain through me. It's a tree. I try to stand up, but I've lost all sensation in my legs. My fingers scrabble desperately, uselessly at the hard earth and slick bark, but I can't find any purchase. I try to stand, and my feet slide from beneath me as I crash back to the ground. Each effort is harder than the last. I try several more times to stand, but I can't. Exhausted, I lie there, cheek pressed against the frigid ground. I can't even feel it. Save me, Abigail! Save me, Abigail! My face burns as it's buffeted with more and more snow. My thoughts run ragged. I know how hypothermia works, how fast it can set in. Surprisingly quickly, I'd once read. My body temperature only needs to drop a couple more degrees to start shutting down. I can't muster the effort to move. The fake Tara is gone now. The space it occupied is empty. I'm alone. The realization crosses my mind, surprisingly lucid. I'm going to die. This is the end. No! There is no after this. I've reached the end of my life. Okay, well, you'll become a ghost. You'll become a ghost. You know that there's an after. Snow accumulates. Oh my god, she's dying! Snow accumulates on my body. What parts I can feel burn. I'm grateful for those that can't. My breath is barely even a wisp of vapor. I try to tell myself that I'm wrong. Someone will find me. I can't die out here. I'm not some mountain adventurer. I'm not the kind of person this happens to. I can't freeze to death. I can't! But I'm going to. What about Tara? And BT? Okay, BT is her cat, but what does BT stand for? Like, what does that stand for?
Bangtan. Bangtan.
Bangtan? Oh yeah, Bangtan. Or I was thinking Big Titty, but okay. and my family. I can't just leave them all behind because I ran too far into the woods. That's just not how it works. She has to warm up. She has to piss. Is that? I mean, that might help for a little bit. I try to push myself back up, but I can't move my arms. I can't move anything. I'm sure that if my body allowed me, I'd be crying. I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
I don't want to die. My consciousness fades. A piercing light that should be unpleasant, but isn't, shines in front of me. My body reach for it, but I can't. Then I understand it isn't meant for my hands to touch. I let go of it all, giving myself up.
Don't go to the light. Ooh.
But then, a sound. Imperceptibly loud, deafeningly quiet. Something vibrant and full of life fills my tired eyes. It blocks the light. And then...
Yay!
Ooh, Abigail!
Abigail! Yatta! My hero! An angel appears. Ciao! chapter 3. Okay, let's keep going.
Okay.
Let's keep going a little longer. Okay.
I will take a short break if
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
okay.
Oh yeah, actually, yeah. Let's take a quick break because I have to get some water too. Yeah. No worries. Okay. All right, guys. Yeah, we survived. All right, I'm gonna take like a short, like 2 minutes intermission or so. Actually, how much time do you need for your break? Well, I can just grab my water, but how much time do you need? Oh, she's asleep.
Probably probably 5 minutes.
Okay, no worries, no worries. I'll be right back with my water, but we'll give 5 minutes. But yeah, I'll see you in like 1 second. Okay. Okay, I'm back, you guys, but we'll just wait for Rihanna to be ready. But oh my gosh, what do you think so far about the story, you guys? And are you enjoying the collab? I am. I'm having fun. There's a joke about where the ball can go instead of her hand. Wait, what? Since she died, maybe she heard the ghost now? No, I think the ghost saved her. I think she saved her. I don't think she's dead. Yeah, I'm having fun. It has. The story definitely picked up, especially with the boo. Especially, I wasn't expecting the morning after shot of Morgan and Tara. How do I feel about all the suspense? Ooh, I don't know. I'm surprised. I was surprised that I was surprised, hi Jikama. I was surprised that it kept switching perspectives and stuff, and I was surprised that that's the turn that it took, where Maddie's like getting possessed by the mom or something. Like, that's not what I expected. I expected a full blown like whirlwind romance to happen between her and the ghost, and then Tara to get jealous and to be like more petty. I didn't realize this was gonna be like a whole life or death situation, but I guess I should have. Imagine I hit the Pokeball away with the Yuri bat. The writing's great. Starting to hate everyone in their own special way. Yeah, that's true. Everybody has their flaws. Honestly, even though Morgan's like kind of the crazy one and also the one who dragged them into all this, I feel like she's almost the most likable, because I feel like Tara's totally like out of touch and definitely like kind of selfish, because she like clearly doesn't see like how she's messing with Maddie, you know what I mean? But I also feel like Maddie's like a little more dramatic and emo than she needs to be. I don't know. Is there proof that Maddie's actually possessed, or is Morgan sus? I don't think there's proof yet. I mean, here's the thing. I feel like the mom is definitely sus, but I don't think that that's proof yet. It was kind of shady. I mean, I guess it's not really shady for her to come and fix the heater, like, but I don't know. She was just acting shady. Or maybe I'm biased because of what I heard before. Oh, right now, are you back? Okay, you're back? Yeah, we were just talking about the story and like and everything. So what do you think? Do you think that Morgan is full of shit, or do you think that the mom is actually like a ghost or something? A mind control ghost?
Actually, like, I thought the story would be kind of predictable, but with the ghost like added to the premise, like, it's become so complicated. Like,
Yeah, I
what's
know,
the
right?
ghost even about? Like,
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like have a feeling that the Evelyn, like the mayor, might have been the one that killed the ghost
200 years
or
ago?
something like that. Yes,
Well, maybe,
yes.
yeah. Ooh, but what's
Kind
the...
of like that's
Yeah, sorry.
yeah, that's kind of like the vibe that I'm getting, but I'm not sure.
I I feel like there is a connection between Evelyn and the ghost. I feel like there is, but I don't know what it
Yeah.
is yet. I feel like they're all lesbians. Maybe there's something. Maybe there is some sort of romantic thing between the ghost and the Evelyn. But also, where does the talking cat come into all this? I need to know who is Jilla Duda. Like, who was she? Who is she? Is she actually a cat? Is she a spirit? I don't know.
Well,
Okay.
so far, what we know is that the ghost doesn't know who Morgan is, right?
Yeah,
She
because
said that she doesn't know Morgan.
that is true. All right. Do you want to? Yeah, let's continue if you're ready.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Why don't you go first, and we can do the thing where when it switches scenes, we can switch narration unless Maddie's speaking.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not cold. I'm not warm either. I'm not anything. I'm not even sure if I'm awake. All I can see is vast, profound blackness. I realize my eyes are shut. Are they frozen shut? I try to move my arms to rub my face, but those feel frozen too. With great effort, I managed to wrench my eyes open.
I'm flat on my back. Right above me is a familiar curved wood ceiling. The gray smudges in my peripheral vision are the pews where I sat and read with Abigail just days ago. I'm in the church. I try to remember how I got here, but all I have are glimpses of what happened. Waking up alone. The mayor dropping by unannounced. Following Tara. Not Tara. Even nearly immobile, a shiver creeps up my spine at the thought of that thing. And after that, it comes back to me as an avalanche, running, stumbling, and falling. Go ahead.
And being so cold. I can recall the dread as it happened. As I gave up. When strength left my body and my eyelids couldn't bear being open any longer.
But how did I... Sorry. But how did I get
No.
from there to here? There's a sound of rustling cloth from beside me. I force my head to turn and look. Here you can go.
And there she is, warm, radiant, just an arm's length away. Abigail. I blink, expecting her to vanish, to be a figment of my imagination. But when my aching eyes open once more, she's still there. Worry wrinkles her face. She saved me, didn't she? There's no other explanation.
Wait, I have a question. Where did she get pink hair dyed 200 years ago? I mean, this is anime,
No,
I guess, but...
She's born with it.
Oh, it's natural. You're right. It's natural. I forgot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, just like yours.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
I muster the strength to smile up at her. She smiles back, though it doesn't reach her eyes.
Oh, she's speaking. Oh, she's speaking. Go ahead.
Wait, I kind of want to hear her voice too, though.
Oh, good point. Yeah, I don't know this. I haven't
Because
heard this.
this will be like
heard-
our first time.
Yeah, I haven't heard this voice actress, so
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Let's do.
Hello, medicine.
Okay. In the otherwise silent church, her voice rings out like a bell. The first words I've ever heard her say. I can hear her. We can speak to each other.
Oh no, she died?
Hmm?
Did Medi...
Oh, maybe she did die. Oh no! Understanding pierces through my exhaustion. With that understanding comes a whole cascade of realizations. A million feelings rush through me and I don't know what order to process them. Two concepts stand out among everything else. Her voice is lovely, soft and gentle like she is. I must be dead. Abigail. I mumble out the only coherent thought that I have. She slides from the bench where she was sitting into the ground, kneeling on the floor beside me.
That's right. I'm here.
Aww. Not as cute as Rihanna's voice, though. She leans over.
No.
She leans over. I'll let her voice play a couple more times, but then we can switch back so you can do it, okay? She leans over me, the serene portrait of a heaven-sent angel. She's here. That can only mean one thing. My head doesn't hurt. My back isn't sore despite spending lying on the cold stone floor for hours. I can hear and speak with Abigail. I died, didn't I? And you saved me and brought me back here. She rubs her face, a pained look on it that she can't brush away.
You're not quite dead, but you're not alive either. Rather, you're somewhere between life and death.
Alright, I could turn her voice off now so that you can do the dialogue. Yeah. She does have a nice voice though. Okay.
Like me. That's the best way I can put it.
I can tell that her tone is supposed to be optimistic, but to me, she sounds entirely too cheerful for someone narrating my own demise. Still, I suppose this is better than the alternative. yeah, don't sugarcoat it, Abigail. All right, we're frozen like a abandoned piece of chicken in Richie's freezer. Yeah.
Like a chicken nugget.
Thank you. Yeah, we're like the dino nuggies frozen.
Yes.
Thank you. Her smile gets just a little bit smaller.
Please don't mention it. Really, I'm sorry that we hadn't been just a little bit faster. If we had arrived sooner.
Wait, who's we? She looks away, guilt twisting her face. It's okay. It's not your fault. Even in my adult state, I know that much. I shut my eyes, hoping that this might be a dream, and that when I open them, I'll be safe and sound in my bed at the cabin. I'm not, of course. There's nothing above me but stone. I force myself to sit up. The motion catches her attention, and Abigail lunges forward, ready to catch me if I fall.
Oh, don't strain yourself.
But there's still no pain or soreness. Instead, it's like each individual part was switched off, and I have to reactivate them. Maybe that's not far from the truth. Once I've sat up and I'm able to stand without any issue, the heaviness falls away like a blanket. I think I'm okay. To demonstrate, I pace back and forth a couple steps, feeling like I'm just stretching my legs. I reach out and flex my fingers, staring at the strange, glimmering transparencies. The whole time, she watches intently, poised to intervene if anything goes wrong. Nothing does. I'm fine, relatively speaking. I look toward Abigail for approval with the most earnest smile I can muster. She visibly relaxes. I then sit down on one of the pews. Abigail sits down beside me. You can do the narration. There's so much narration that I feel like we should swap.
It's bizarre. Despite years of existential dread, I don't know how to feel about my own past tense death.
This little spot on the pew is so cozy. I feel like this is where they should have their first time. This is their special place.
Well, Abigail did say that it's not quite that. It's just not exactly life either. Obviously, it's got to be a bit more complicated than that. But right now, it's helping to soften the blow a little bit. I look down at my hands. They're normal and clean, not bloating and turning purple like in the last few moments. Oh,
Ew.
the rest of me seems similarly plain. Apparently, I was well preserved. There's one difference I wonder about though. I press my finger to the stone that we are sitting on. Or at least try to. But my hand just passes through. It doesn't feel like anything.
Wait, how is she sitting on it then? Why doesn't her ass go through it?
She's just floating
I guess.
on the chair. Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah. Next to me, Abigail does the same thing, pressing her hand in up to her waist. She giggles, and my heart skips a bit.
How are their clothes staying on then? Important questions.
Forgotten how it feels at first. It's kind of wondrous.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Once you get used to it, it's really quite convenient. It'll just take a bit of time.
Abigail stands and gives me a huge smile, probably not realizing just how scary that thought is to me. I don't really want to spend however long it takes to get used to it like this. But she's clearly excited to talk. I am To talk. I am too. I didn't see the period. Okay. She's clearly excited to talk. I am too, regardless of the circumstances. So I won't spoil the moment. Yet. How long has it been since then? Since I, you know. Even thinking of the word died causes my throat to constrict with terror. It's not death, I remind myself. If I can feel afraid, then it can't be death.
It's been over a day. You've been unconscious this entire time. I was afraid that perhaps I'd done it wrong. That you might not ever wake up.
Done what wrong? Mouth to mouth? Your mouth to mouth resuscitation?
Did she just yank Maddie's soul out of her body?
Oh, maybe. I don't know. But here I am. I can see her eyes sparkle with tears. Despite the fact that I'm standing right there, even the thought of my demise almost makes her cry.
Yes, here you are.
How did you do it? I remember thinking I was going to die for sure. She looks away from me, fidgeting with her dress.
As I said, we arrived too late to save your life. The cold had already set in, and you were so far from home. But we were able to save your spirit, your soul, the important part of you, and that's what you are now.
A spirit? She nods. That's what you are too, right? Another nod.
Exactly.
Her voice is gleeful. I can tell she's excited by this. I can't blame her. After 200 years of solitude, I'm sure that I would be too. But for me, well, this is a nightmare wrapped in irony. I came to Eisenfeld as a skeptic, and now I'm this. It's so overwhelming. Oh yeah, this is so sad. Like, she wanted to go back to school and everything. Now she's just a ghost in a church. The cat.
And in another country too.
Yeah, too. Oh my gosh. What will my parents say? Or my friends back home? And what about everything else I left behind? I never prepared a will or anything like that. I don't know what to think, what to feel. I suppose I should be grateful that I'm not truly dead, but at the same time, I don't know what I'm missing out on. Maybe it would have been preferable. I wish I could have at least said goodbye. Oh, shut up! Especially to Tara. There's so much left unsaid. I can't believe she just died and she's still thinking about Tara. Wait, Tara. With a jolt, I turn to face Abigail. She flinches at how suddenly I move. Do you know if Tara's safe? My friend? The one who came here with me? I thought I was following her into the woods, but it was... The image of that fake Tara comes to mind, and with it a wave of dread. The memory of it is repulsive simply in how false it was, how unnatural.
She's fine. As far as I know, she was never in any danger at all. I'm so sorry, Madison. You were tricked.
Oh my gosh, you're so right, Blue on Blue. This is all Tara's fault. No. Yeah, she had just left her behind. Right. I relax a little bit. Tricked. Tricked by whom? Abigail looks uncomfortable once more.
I'm not sure what name she uses now. The mayor of the village. Whatever you know her as.
Evelyn? So she's responsible. I'm not surprised in the least. The way she seemed like a snake, coiled and ready to pounce. The bad feeling I got every time I interacted with her. Hey, Mom asked, hey, is Tara here? We see Tara outside. Everything that happened, yeah, it was the mom. It was the Jilf. She must have come by the cabin just to scope me out. She had probably been planning this all along. I shudder. Who is she, really? Why would she want to kill me?
I'll explain it later, but I promise you don't have to worry about her anymore.
Clearly that's supposed to make me feel better, but it doesn't. Yeah, she's not a threat anymore, but only because she succeeded. I want to understand. I need to understand. Why would she want me dead? I guess I'll find out in time. I just have one other question. Earlier, when you were talking about saving me, you kept saying we. Who else? Now her eyes regain their previous mischievous gleam that I've started to recognize on her.
Someone special. I'll take you to meet them. If you feel ready for it.
Oh, I wonder if it's the cat. I think so. There's nothing to be accomplished by sitting around feeling sorry for myself right now. I spent enough of my time in Eisenfeld doing that as it is. Wait, why does she have shape-shifting powers? I mean, I don't know. She's like a paranormal creature. Something like that. Plus, I'm curious to see who might have helped Abigail. Who else could have known about her this whole time, yet kept her a secret? I hope it's not another beautiful lesbian. Then I'm gonna have competition. I stand up and absent-mindedly offer a hand to Abigail to help her up too. She takes it and then drops it immediately. Eyes wide and awestruck, she stares as if I'd sprouted a tentacle from my arm. Tears spring to her eyes, seeping out to form a thin river down her face. What is it? What's wrong? Did I hurt you?
Your hand. I can feel it.
She's right. It hadn't even registered as different to me. But for the first time since we've met, I can actually touch and feel her there. Oh my gosh, you guys, we can actually touch and feel each other now. She grabs my hand again, not standing. She closes her eyes as her fingers roam over mine, taking in the sensation. With anyone else, shut up, Yami. With anyone else, anyone on Earth, it would be awkward. But somehow, with Abigail, I don't mind. It's a little endearing, in fact. After a moment, she seems to realize what she's doing. With a yelp and a sheepish expression, she lets go.
I'm sorry, Madison. I just got carried away for a moment.
It's fine, really. Yeah, in church too, Blue-eyed feeling. My skin still tingles with the feeling, vivid because of the absence of anything else. You can read this part if you want.
Abigail also gets to her feet without my help. Together, we face the doors of the church. They look like they've been untouched since I last here, with Morgan and Tara.
Wait a second, wasn't she here last time with Abigail though? Or does she just mean like when she was here with Morgan and Tara? I don't know.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, maybe.
I wonder how they're taking it. I wonder if they even know yet that I'm gone.
Yeah, that she's like a popsicle stick, yeah. Oh my gosh. Alright. Oh wait. I don't know why I thought you were just saying that. I didn't realize you were reading it off the screen. Anyways, go ahead.
It's quite possible Tara hasn't even come by to the cabin. It could be days before she knows. I push those thoughts out of my head, though it doesn't make a difference at this point. I'm still alive and cognizant, at least in some capacity. And as long as that's true, then there's a hope that maybe I can get out of this situation. How? How? How
I
exactly?
know. Also, Bulbus and Tara already hooked up with Morgan while Maddie's dead. And still taking it slow. Oh my gosh.
All I can hope, all I can do is hope and learn.
Swallowing my fears.
Swallowing my.
Sorry.
Go on.
I just, when she showed up, I figured it was a new scene. Swallowing my fear as much as I can, I take the first step toward the door. Should we go meet your friend then? It's calm outside. In the day or so that's passed, the weather seems to have also mellowed out. A thick layer of fresh snow coats everything, looking fluffy and inviting. A few clouds darken the sky overhead, but are nothing compared to the maelstrom I got caught in. The occasional flakes that fall seem serene, not threatening. Of course, they pass right through me.
Abigail leads me into the woods. I try not to pay attention to how I can't hear footsteps in the snow, or how the cold doesn't bother me. The cold never
Bother me anyway.
It's convenient, sure, but it's so wrong.
The two of us walk side by side, deeper and deeper into the forest. This will be the farthest I've ever gone, since previously I never passed the church. Just like Morgan a few nights ago, Abigail seems to know exactly where she's going. Abigail, can you tell me a bit about what it's like now? Being a ghost and all? Abigail's face lights up and she claps her hands together. Her steps become an eager skip.
Yes, I'd be happy to.
She clearly means it.
Where to begin? I found it to be quite convenient personally. As I said before, we're not ghosts per se. or at least not in the conventional way, which is to say, we are not dead. It's more like we are somewhere between life and death.
Wait, are you meaning to tell me hypothetically Abigail from 200 years ago could come back to life? Is her body gonna be like all decayed though? Ooh.
You and I are now fundamentally bound to the forest and to everything else in it. In the forest, everything is connected.
She frowns deeply, puffing out her cheeks.
This is harder than I thought.
I laugh. I guess even after centuries, she never expected she'd have to explain all this to someone. It's fine. Take your time.
Everything in the forest is connected. The trees, the grass, the birds, the foxes, everything. And that includes you and I too.
Connected? How? Abigail chews her lip as she tries to think of how to explain it. Her frown returns, deeper than before. Finally, she just shrugs.
Magic.
Magic. That makes sense.
Oh, very much so.
Pleased, Abigail nods. I still don't know what to think. I've only just woken up. I don't know how long it'll take for me to process everything and accept it, or if I ever will. Everything she says makes sense, on a conscious level. I'm sure I could ace a test if someone were to ask me questions about it. But when I stop to think about how it affects me, about how these are now restrictions and limitations that bind me, I stumble over nothing and clutch at my chest, feeling sick, but it's an impotent gesture. It doesn't help me feel any better. How? How can I be dead? How did this happen to me, of all people on Earth? I mean, because you ran out into the forest to go save your ex, that's why. This isn't fair. This isn't fair. I never wanted any of this. I never wanted to be here.
I can't keep my thoughts from spiraling. Every time I try to think about it, I'm just met with memories of dying and fear. Fear for myself and for the future and what it might hold. Abigail rushes over, rubbing my back as she croons in my ear. Medicine. It'll be alright, I promise. I know it's a lot to take in, but it'll be okay. I'm here for you. I'm here.
I'm here.
I'm here.
She repeats those words over and over, stroking my back until the moment passes. Dizziness fades in waves, and I slowly stand back up. In all, my little episode must have lasted seconds at most, but it felt so long.
Medicine. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine now, or at least better, thanks. Her hand doesn't leave my back.
Are you sure? We don't have to keep going right now. We could save this for another day.
I brush away the notion. It's fine, let's keep going. If I just sit and do nothing, I'm sure I'll feel even worse.
If you're sure.
We resume our trek. The silence drags on for a while. Abigail shoots me glances every now and then, as if I'll disappear if she looks away too long. In a morbid way, it's kind of funny. I look at her the same way not too long ago, but she was bright and radiant, and I'm dead, I guess. It brings a question to the forefront of my mind. Earlier, Abigail stops, and I try to avoid eye contact. You said something earlier about Tara, how it wouldn't be possible for Tara to even see me.
Correct.
She speaks with measured words. Despite how excited she's been, she's visibly holding herself back. Like any wrong word will set me off again. It's not too far from the truth. But I was able to see you, even before all this happened, so why couldn't she see me? Abigail lights up again, a look of pride beaming across her face.
That was projection. I've had a lot of practice. I'd be happy to teach you. I'd be happy to teach it to you too. But it took me decades.
Hi, Kyo-chan. She doesn't love you enough. Caesar! Holy crap! I think what Abigail's saying is that she's an exhibitionist and she wants everybody to see her. So she trained for years. Yeah.
Hi, Oyo. I mean,
Hi.
Kyo.
Hi.
Some time to learn.
I see. Decades. Abigail laughs nervously, trying to hide her slip. We lapse into an uneasy silence again. I take deep breaths, trying to distract myself from the hundreds of questions weighing on my mind. But my breaths feel empty, the lack of cold wind glaringly absent if I focus on it. So I focus on Abigail. She leads the way confidently. A passive smile rests on her face, and she looks more at ease now than I've ever seen anyone be. You want to do this part?
Yeah. Every step she takes seems to push us forward, further than any natural pace. The words he said earlier replay in my head about how the forest will take us to our destination. We pass through a tree, but when I look back, it's meters away, if not out of sight completely. Magic. Being able to simply pass through any obstacles we encounter makes the walk much easier. Even so, I automatically step over debris or turn my shoulder completely to avoid scraping the trunk of a tree when I can. I feel the heaviness in my chest start to fade as we trek on. Abigail catches my glance and smiles warmly. I smile back, genuinely now.
Did you spend much time in the forest when you were alive?
I did. However, I never traveled very far. Why do you ask?
I was just thinking about how you know your way around so well. It kind of reminds me of the girl I met here in the village, Morgan.
I've had plenty of time to see it all. It's simple, too, once you know how to do it. As long as you know where it is you're going, the forest will guide your way there. I'm certain you'll get the hang of it someday.
I force an agreeable smile. In spite of everything, talking feels good. Talking about anything, so I try to keep the conversation going. What was Eisenfeld like back then?
Much the same as it is today, as far as I can tell.
Really? Was there as much lesbian sex back going on in 200 years ago as there was this now? I'm not sure about that one.
Quiet and isolated, we rarely had any visitors. Even news of the outside world or the rest of the country was slow to arrive. But I long for it, for the stories that will occasionally make their way to us. Sometimes friends of my father would head to the city for a few weeks, taking the goods that we had grown and made to trade and bringing back things we lacked. And they'd return with gifts for all the children, my sister and I, or the little boy across the road. Gifts and stories about wondrous devices they seen and about the marvelous people they'd met.
Her steps slow and then come to a stop, and her eyes take on a far-off, dreamy look.
When I was alive, I thought you said URL. Not that.
Yeah, well, come on.
When I was alive, I always wished to see it for myself someday. Instead, I had to satisfy myself with books and with other people's stories. Satisfy yourself with
Yeah,
books.
how did you satisfy yourself with books? What were they writing back then? Her voice trails off, ending with a hum of satisfaction, remembering something but not speaking it. I wait quietly. It doesn't feel like the kind of moment that I should interrupt. Soon enough, she looks over at me with what I've come to think of as her typical smile.
I'm sorry, I hadn't really thought about these things in a while.
It's okay. I hope they're not painful memories. She shakes her head.
These ones aren't. What about you? There are so many things that I want to know, but I hardly know where to begin asking.
Abigail points up to the sky, devoid of any clouds right now.
Machines soar overhead day and night, but I've never known what they are. Or watching as Eisenfeld becomes more modern, but not understanding.
Oh my gosh, guys, she doesn't know anything. She doesn't know about the internet. Oh god.
I want to understand.
She looks at me expectantly, like I could quickly rattle off all the major inventions since her time and how they've changed our lives. From the way the corners of her eyes glimmer with tears, it's clearly just how badly she wants to know. It must be horribly frustrating. She mentioned machines overhead. She must mean airplanes and satellites. How unbelievable would it sound to her that enormous metal craft can fly through the sky and carry hundreds of people? Or about how cars and how just about everyone owns one. Wait, did they have cars 200 years? Okay, maybe not 200 years ago. Anyways, I need another 200 years and then some just to catch her up on what she's missed. And thinking about that for just a second, I feel like maybe I understand her loneliness a little bit better. Abigail quickly straightens up, maybe realizing that she was being kind of childish. She adjusts her impeccable collar and dodges my eyes.
Sorry again. That can wait.
You're fine. I'm sure I'd feel the same way in your position. After we met your friend, I'll tell you everything you want to know, or at least everything I can. I'm not exactly the best storyteller, and I'm not very good at explaining why things work, but if that's still enough... I phrase it like a question, even though I already know what her answer will be. Sure enough, she springs toward me, skipping past like a stone.
Oh, would you? I'm sure you are wonderful at telling stories. I could tell from the way you read to me back at the church. Do you remember?
Like I could forget. That's a day that I'll remember for the rest of my life. Oh, Maddie girl, your life is over.
Is it? Why's that?
She crowds up close to me now. To be honest, she reminds me a bit of a film camera, zooming in, then out, then leaping past to focus on something else. Well, that was the first day that we spent time together, right? And that's when you showed me your name. Abigail goes very still. Several times she looks like she's on the verge of saying something, but her mouth fluttering or her half gesturing something, but each time she stops.
I suppose it was. I just didn't realize it was that significant to you.
Oh, was it not significant to you?
You're not special. You're not
special. Of course it was. That day changed everything for me. I bite my tongue from saying more. Things didn't exactly change for the better. Deeper and deeper we go, and the forest gradually grows quieter. The rustling of creatures underfoot gets less and less frequent, and then stops entirely. The birds chatter less, and then not at all. Even the wind settles down. Abigail's the only one who doesn't act any differently. She still hums to herself or glances over her shoulder to make sure I'm still there. Like I have anywhere else to go. As we get further into the woods, the snow is thinner, and some places are totally without it. There are even a few patches of green, something that I'm pretty sure shouldn't be possible given the weather. The trees, which have been growing claustrophobically close together, start to spread out a bit more. I gasp when I see what's ahead of us. A grove of immense trees. Do you want to read this part?
Yes.
Yeah.
A grove of immense trees, larger than any I've seen before, lies before us, like the redwoods back in America. They're so huge as to seem to hold up the sky.
Oh my gosh, you guys, there's visible grass. Oh my gosh, we're gonna touch the grass. Oh wait, we can't touch the grass because we're gonna phase through it.
Totally bereft of snow, a few defiant branches hold leaves. They cast shadows over Abigail and I, everything around us. An aura farming? An aura of life pervades the area. My skin prickles. The sensation is vivid, running up my arms like a spark. More than the church where we are now feels like a holy place, something sacred and primal. As we pass by, I have the distinct feeling that I am being watched from all sides. The back of my neck is slick with sweat, and I brush my forehead as the pressure of being observed starts to hit me harder.
Ghost girl sweat. Ghost girl sweat. What is this place? I don't mean to, but my voice is... Oh, sorry. I don't mean to, but my voices comes out. I'm pretty sure it's a typo. My voices comes out as a whisper.
We're at the center of the forest now. These trees are the oldest ones here. They are the ancestors of all the rest. All the life in the forest comes from here.
I believe it. There's a quiet vibrance to this place. I walk a little bit slower, feeling as if I don't want to cause a disturbance. I trail behind Abigail, who seems totally indifferent to the atmosphere. It makes sense. She's probably used to it, and this place luster has worn off for her. I can't help but gape. Gape! I can't help but gape. Without the snow that I've gotten so used to elsewhere, this feels like a wholly different place, another world altogether. Abigail leads me around one of the massive trees, and my jaw drops even further. Whoa, 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 whoa!
What is this angle?
Whoa! There, crouched in a small clearing, is the forest spirit from the other night. The same one that stood in the storm and scared the hell out of Tara and me. Somehow, it's much smaller now than it was then, though still several feet taller than me. Yet, one look into its piercing red eyes, and I know it's the same. It had been looking away, but turns to face us. Its body creaks and crackles as it moves, like an old door rattling in the wind. My breath catches in my throat as I fight down the instinctive rising terror. Pocks and scars decorate the bark that forms its skin. Though it has a vaguely human form, its body is clearly wooden. Little trees wind together, interlocking to shape its body. It regards me with some kind of indifferent stare, similar to when we first witnessed it at the church. The impossibly red glow of its eyes is settled now, and the previous winding and dying trees look more like its body is merely hugging itself. Mother is good. Mother is the way. She protects us from the beat who would harm us. Yes, the tree spirits live on. The cult of Mother continues. We are all Mother seedlings. Anyways, do you want to read this part?
I look to Abigail to see her reaction, but she just watches the two of us in with a slight smile, waiting to see what happens. That's when it hits me.
This is your friend?
That's right. Oh my god. Are they? She acts as plainly as if she's just introduced me to a fellow human, not a mystical creature. Abigail leaves my side to go to the spirits, and she nuzzles her head down against its side like a cat.
She's so okay.
We died just to get to sit in the cocktail.
Yeah! Oh my god, what is this NTR? The T in NTR stands for tree? I didn't know! Caesar said it's more likely her ex, and Blue said Abigail really like here's oomph.
Yes, the T in NTR stands for tree, yeah. This spirit is the guardian of the forest. It helped me save you just like it saved me long ago. Oh, this is my life savior. You're nothing. You're not special at all. Like one night in the church, that's nothing. We spent countless nights in the church together.
I don't like how much of the tree's crotch is on screen. I don't like how much of it I can see every curve of its body. It shifts slightly to accommodate her, standing a little bit taller. It makes no vocalizations, though. Nothing close to speech. I see.
Look at her face. Look at her face.
I don't really. Visions of its tall and imposing profile against the stormy sky really clash with what's in front of me now. But still, I know she's telling me the truth. I take a fraction of a step forward. No, she's practically arm in arm with it. I take a fraction of a step forward, expecting it to bare its teeth or warn me off somehow. It doesn't react, though. Does it have a name?
If it does, I don't know it. I just think of it as the forest spirit.
I think back. Sorry, go ahead.
I think back to how Morgan had first described it, as if the forest itself had come alive. I don't think she knew just how right she was. Its namelessness makes it feel even more wild and untamed. Do you know there's a very famous yaoi, and the title is Untamed.
No, I don't.
Did I remember this correctly?
I don't
I
know.
can't feel myself. I can feel myself being regarded and judged by it, and I'm tempted to turn tail and run.
Maybe she should. She should just leave us all behind. Go find some friendlier ghosts.
I force myself to look up and meet its gaze.
T-pose to show dominance, Maddie.
Yeah, when it stands still, it's unnervingly silent. It reminds me of a grotesque scarecrow, in a sense. From my peripheral vision, I can see Abigail look between the spirit and I, probably wondering if she should say something more, or knowing her, wondering what to say.
I preempt her. I've come to say thank you for intervening and for saving me. Abigail told me that you helped. I don't really know how I can ever repay you. I owe you my life, or, well, whatever's left of it. I'm not sure what I could even offer a supernatural tree spirit to begin with. Its eyes watch me, impassive. Yeah, what eyes? Wait, is this and this an eye?
Yes. Those are the eyes.
Freaky. I swallow the lump in my throat and keep talking. I don't know what happens now either. I'm still getting used to all this, but again, thank you. Then, not knowing what else to do, I bow stiffly and step backwards. Still, it doesn't react. The whole thing. Wait, where'd the nest go? Did it shake the nest off in between when we were talking to it? The whole thing is awkward and unconventional, but as with everything else, I'm at a loss. I can't even have a conversation with the thing, and the details of what exactly it did are sparse. It feels like a waste to have come all this way just for a few sentences, but I'm not sure it even understood those. It occurs to me that I have no idea how much the forest spirit knows, or even cares, about the affairs of humans. I guess it must care at least a little since I'm here.
The spirit turns its head to face Abigail.
Hey! You back up!
Who smiles and pats its side. She says something to it, but I'm too far away to hear what. Then, as wordless as ever, the spirit rises and lumbers off into the forest without a second acknowledgement.
Pull up, listen, imagine we POV switch back to Tara and she's just having sex with Morgan again. Oh god, so messy.
Abigail watches it go. Then she turns and faces me with a bright smile. So, what did you think?
She has all the pride of a child with a new toy. I stare after the spirit, still barely visible between the trees. I don't really know what I think. I'm part grateful, part terrified, part shocked. When I saw it before, I thought it had been a monster or something. It just seemed so ferocious and huge that I assumed it was evil.
Huge?
So seeing it like this is weird.
It's certainly intimidating at first. When we first met, I was also rather fearful, but I quickly realized how kind and gentle it was, at least towards me.
I'm still brimming with curiosity over Abigail's own history, but she's made it clear that she doesn't want to tell me yet, so I won't pester her about it. I'm telling you, we need that body count. We need to know what she's been doing for the last 200 years. Why wasn't it enormous this time? Listen, he's a grower, not a shower, okay?
It can make itself large.
I'm sorry, what was that? Go ahead.
It can make itself larger or smaller at will. The night that you saw it, it must have had a reason.
And you're able to talk to it and understand it?
Not quiet. I speak to it and it understands me. But it doesn't have any words or language. Some of its mannerism I've picked up over time. We've had quiet a long time to get to know each other after all.
Right. Hi, Sunny. Hi, Sunny. Abigail walks over and links her arm around mine. I'm startled at the touch, but more so how casual she is about it. He left so that he could get big and come back.
Ready to go back to the church unless you'd rather stay here in the forest. I imagine you'd be more comfortable with walls and a roof around you for now, though.
Yeah, I would be. Let's go back. Arm in arm, she leads the way back. All right. Okay, are we switching?
Okay, okay.
Do we wanna stop here? Or do we want to go like a little bit more?
God damn it.
It's.
Oh.
I think it's interesting to go a little bit more,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
just
yeah.
to see, like.
Oh yeah, we're back to Tara and Morgan. So let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's switch the voices to turn off Tara and Morgan since obviously Maddie's in a whole other universe now. All right, so we'll turn off Tara and Morgan, and well, I'll do Tara and you do Morgan. All right. We're in Evelyn's private drawing. Wait, this is Morgan's perspective, so I guess you would speak.
Okay. We're in Evelyn's private drawing room. Tara is kneeling in front of the back door, wiggling a paperclip around in the lock. Looks like she's never done this before.
That's it.
Tara, let's go. This is a bad idea.
I'm not leaving till I get in here. She knows something about Maddie. I know she does. Sorry. Go ahead.
I look around the room. I've been here plenty of times. I've never been to the connecting study. Evelyn hasn't so much as opened the door to it with me in the room. I'm starting to regret telling Tara about it, though. If we don't get out of here, I'm not disagreeing, but this isn't going to help. We need to.
Shit!
She hisses and pulls her hand away. Her fingers are brilliant red. Oh my god! As she holds them to her mouth.
Trying to lockpick on vibes. She's doing her best, okay?
Are you okay?
I think it burned me. What the hell? Screw this. Let's just break the door down.
She stepped back from it. It looks like she's ready to kick it. I put my hand on her shoulder. I really can't think of a worse idea right now. She'll just end up hurting herself. Listen to me. We have to get out of here. Trust me. She doesn't move to kick the door, but she also doesn't seem to have heard what I just said.
If she hurt Mads, I'll kill her. Oh, so now you care. Okay.
Oh.
So now you care. Okay. Sorry.
There are 5 breaths in my hand. In this state, there's no telling what she'd do if I weren't here to stop her. She'd probably be lighting a fire in the corner of the room or something by now. I can't let her get hurt anymore, though. I can't let anyone else get hurt. Listen there. I've tried to force it open before. I think she has some kind of word on it. No matter what we do, I don't think we're getting in there. I'm not sure what Tara hopes to find in there anyway. Even if it's locked, I doubt if Evelyn is arrogant enough to leave any real clues lying around in there.
There has to be some way in. There has to be some way in. There has to. We'll get at that office and we'll find out where she took Mads. I don't care how much weird magic bullshit Evelyn's got. We're gonna rescue Mads. The voice acting is peak. Thank you, Sunny.
She still hasn't given up that Maddie's alive. I wish I could share her optimism. All I can feel is guilt. All of this was my fault. If I'd never asked them to come here, no one else would have been hurt.
Wait, so does Morgan know that Maddie's dead? Or like she's like pretty sure?
Tara, we need to go. Whatever burnt you probably alerted Evelyn. She could be on her way right now.
No, we can't give up now. Mads needs us.
Tara, we need to consider the possibility that... Oh. Tara wheels towards me and grits her teeth. I can't tell if any of the anger she's feeling now is for me. If it is, I can't blame her. She hasn't been willing to face the truth of the situation, but she has to face it eventually. Oh my god, I don't really like Morgan actually.
Yeah. That what, Morgan? That she just killed my friend? My friend? Do you seriously think she'd do that to Mads just for looking around the woods?
Yes, I do.
I mean, she's right though. Isn't Morgan right? Like, she did kill her, right?
My voice is colder than I mean for it to be. I instantly wish I could take it back, but she still doesn't understand. I get that she doesn't want to face the idea of Maddie being dead, of course. What the fuck? But she can't ignore the danger we are in. The look in Tara's eyes, however, says this isn't helping right now. I'm sorry. You're right. We don't know for sure yet, but we can talk about this later. Right now, we really need to. Behind me, the door to the room slowly creaks open. My heart stops. I can't move. I can't turn around. I already know what I'm going to see.
Good morning, Morgan. Tara.
Instantly, I dash between Evelyn and Tara. Nothing good can come from these two being in the same room together. I have to keep them apart. Evelyn just laughs. Just the sound of her voice makes me want to run, but I can't.
You both seem so on edge. I'm sorry you don't seem to find my drawing room as relaxing as I do. Maybe it's time for some redecorating. How would you feel about a more earthy palette?
She crosses the room to the window and leisurely picks up one of the curtains, pretending to examine it. I can feel Tara behind me sitting and getting angrier by the second.
Grr.
No opinions?
Arr,
You
Grr.
come into here uninvited, and you'd think you could at least pretend to be polite.
Actually, there's something that can make this like very scarier.
Oh.
Imagine if the one that shows up is actually Maddie, like, and Evelyn actually took her body over.
Oh, yeah, they're like, oh, look, Maddie's back, but it's actually the spirit. Ooh,
Oh.
ooh.
Now she glares at me. I can feel the temperature in the room drop instantly. I used to think it was something that was just in my head. I've changed my mind about it recently. It really is getting colder. Oh,
You never could, though, could you? You never could play along. Always so obstinate. You have to fight every step of the way.
I like this voice actress too.
Just like when you were young. Always cutting your own hair short. Because nothing was ever good enough for you. The clothes I bought, the food I made, and you had to control just one thing.
a rush of heat and cold crawl on the nape of my neck. A rush of shame. Evelyn's mouth twists slightly, just enough into a smile, and she breathes a freezing laugh of pride. Pride?
Pride? Pride mention?
When was it you realized you couldn't even hold scissors anymore? And you ran around town begging someone to cut your hair.
Wait, why can't she hold the scissors? Wait, she can't scissor?
Hmm?
Wait,
No
what?
wonder no one else ever wanted to be around you. I imagine that's why you had to look all the way overseas to make a friend.
She shoots a glance at Tara, baring her fangs in a grin. She's not even trying to hide what she is.
And well, look what happened to them.
That's too much for Tara. She's been quiet this whole time, maybe from the same fear that gripped me, but now she steps forward. I hold out my arm to prevent her from getting too close.
What the hell did you do with Maddie? Oh,
Oh.
look at a view of the back of her head.
Evelyn turns back around to the window, barely acknowledging Tara at all, and stares at it absent-mindedly.
How much of the art budget you think went to this shot in the back of her head?
You know, the forest is a very dangerous place. Every year, it seemed, there would be a new death. Someone would go missing in the winter. We wouldn't find them until the spring thaw.
She turns around. The look on her face is so placid and empty. I've never seen anyone so completely devoid of empathy.
That's why they're off limits now. That's why we have the curfew. There hasn't been a death like that in almost 10 years. Something we are very proud of.
She turns back to Tara again and takes a step forward. Somehow the room seems to get even colder as she does.
That is, until your friend.
Caesar, you absolutely hate Tara and Morgan, but the actual evil character, the actual evil character, you're like, hear me out though.
Yeah, like, I can fix her.
Wow, hag privilege is real. Hag privilege.
It's frustrating that she would ruin our record so selfishly. I wonder if she had any idea of the headache she was going to cause me.
She shakes her head. She's smiling again.
Enough of the bullshit. Mads wouldn't go out there and get herself lost. She wouldn't. She's way too cautious for that. You did something to her and you're gonna tell me, or I swear to God.
Lynn looks up. Her smile is gone, and her eyes are as sharp as her fangs. Tara goes silent the moment those eyes are on her. I'm shivering now. I pull my arms close to my body. I'm clenching the Yuri pedal. The air seems to crackle with ice. I try to take a step backwards, but Tara won't budge. Budge.
Budge.
Budge. I'm not sure if it's out of anger or fear.
Hi, Lord Umbra. Hi. Yes, we got Yuri. We got evil Jilf. We've got Ghost Yuri. We've got all kinds. We got trans Yuri. We got everything.
I've been so patient with you, Morgan. Endlessly patient. With you and your friends. A mother's patience never wears thin.
Ooh, this reminds me, like, you know that villain song, like, Mother Knows Best? That's what it's reminding me of now.
But then, I never was much of a mother, was I?
No. Don't. I reach out my hand, but it's too late. Behind me, Tara rises slowly in the air.
She's got the Yuri paddle in her hand behind her back. What?
Oh,
Morgan! Oh wait! She's levitating! Help! What's happening?
her eyes are wide with terror. Tears well up in my eyes. I have to do something. Please, don't. You don't have to. Evelyn's mouth shifts slightly to one side. She looks so disinterested. She doesn't even take pleasure in it. She barely notices us and what we feel.
How many years did I give you the carrot, Morgan? How many? Eventually, you'll have to learn.
And just like that, Tara shoots backwards and slams into the wall so hard that the whole room shakes.
Caesar!
Tara! She crumples to the ground in a heap. She's not moving. Evelyn doesn't move as I run to Tara and lean down to look at her. She's awake, still twitching. Twitch mentioned.
Twitch mentioned.
Tara, don't move. Just stay still. You'll be okay.
Well then, please make sure you put everything back where you found it. The maids have enough work as it is.
My heart starts beating faster. The heat on the nape of my neck spreads down my back. But instead of the hollow pit in my stomach that's supposed to follow, I feel my shoulders stiffen. My breathing gets slower, more controlled. The edges of my vision starts going dark. I feel myself biting down on my own lip. I look down and I see my fists are clenched so tightly my knuckles have gone white. For the first time, I don't feel any fear. Just hatred. With that, she turns away. The room instantly returns to its normal temperature, but I'm still freezing. Her heels click on the hardwood and gets quieter as she leaves. She stops at the door.
Have a lovely day, girls.
Evelyn disappears and the door slams behind her. I still can't move. It isn't until Tara lets out a loud groan that I snap back to my senses.
That's my loud groan.
Are you okay? Did you break anything?
I don't think so.
Can you stand? She makes it halfway up before stumbling. I grab her and throw my arm over my throw her arm
Yeah.
over my shoulder. She winches and lets out a tiny whimper.
Ooh. That's my tiny whimper.
Whimper. Let's get back to the house. I've got a first aid kit there.
As long as I get to lay down, we can go wherever you want.
Of course, you can use my bed. Come on.
Imagine they just like fuck crazy like after this. They're like, well, that was crazy. Anyways.
She takes a few shaky steps before leaning against me. It's a start.
I think you're gonna have to take the lead on this one. She's like, I'm real fucked up. You're gonna have to top.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to read this or do you want to
think-
keep reading this?
I think so it's yours.
Okay. Tara does her best to help me get her up the stairs, but whether it's due to injury or shock, she's barely able to stay standing while leaning on me. Climbing a staircase is difficult, but at the moment there isn't really anywhere else I could take her. When I open the door to my room, J'ai la Duda is in the center of my bed. I'm sorry. Cleaning her paws contemplatively. She doesn't look up at us.
Come on, let's get you on the bed.
I half expect Tara to give me some kind of knowing look as she stumbles over to the bed, but she doesn't. She just nods weakly. Oh!
Oh.
Sorry for laughing. Did you see that? That animation was so goofy.
She just went like.
Wait, guys. Let me just do, in case you missed that, let me just do a dramatic
Yeah, I can do
reenactment.
that.
Okay, we're gonna do a dramatic reenactment, okay? Okay, in case you missed it. Alright, wait, we have to pick up. Oh no, wait, I have to pick him back up. Wait, Rihanna, what are you doing down there? Okay, we're back to normal. Wait, let me get my Yuri paddle. Oh, wait, my Yuri paddle disappeared. Give me. Okay. I need the Yuri paddle, okay? Streets aren't safe out here. Alright. Let's see. Okay. Alright, enough funny business. Okay. Yep. I hope Tara's okay. Tara collapses face first over the side of the bed. Sheila Duna doesn't even budge as it shakes with the weight. She acts like she doesn't even notice.
Geladura, move please.
No response.
No res-
Oh yeah, do you want to read it or?
Okay, she just continues slowly
sorry.
breaking her tongue over her paws.
Oh, fuck.
Ever since Tara and Maddie got here, she's been particularly wait.
Sorry.
She's been particularly obstinate. I wish I knew why. Rixie, what is this strange
Sorry.
squares all over me?
It's Rifle Technologies. Technology's glitching. Yeah, it's the simulation is glitching. My bad.
It's hard not to be frustrated with her, especially with everything that's happened today, but I do try my best to gently force her to move by climbing onto the bed next to Tara.
Thank you for the burger, Caesar. No.
Geladura finally looks at me, paw held indignantly in the air.
There's plenty of room on the floor.
flying, almost knocking me over. She doesn't seem to notice. She just stares down at Jiladura with wide eyes. Did your cat just talk? Jiladura sorry. Oh no, you can go.
Jeladura cranes her neck around to look at Tara and then speaks again.
No.
Are you guys trying to catch Jiladura right now?
Her voice is languid and drips out of her mouth like tears. Tara's eyes dart back from the cat to me, the cat again, hoping for some kind of concrete response. Yeah, I told you. Her face lights up with newfound energy. The lines of pain that had creased it appeared in an instant.
I knew it! I knew I could trust you. Sure, it was weird she didn't actually talk, but I get it. Shy around strangers. That's valid, and also, big mood. But I knew it! I knew you weren't lying.
Well, after everything we've been through together, a part of me feels warm when she says that. Oh my god, the mood. Oh, my chest glows with warmth. I've only felt around Tara. After everything, it should be obvious that she believes in me.
Damn, these girls fall in love fast, but then again, they are lesbians, so it shouldn't be surprising.
But Tara's sincerity catches me by surprise every time. Jeladura doesn't seem to find it as endearing. She rises methodically, then bows towards the foot of the bed. I'm worried about her. Every month she's gotten more and more cat-like, but this was the first time she didn't speak at all. And we're so close to the full moon now. She's not going to get much stronger than this. I can't help but wonder how much time she has left.
Yeah, what's the deal with Jeladura? Like, what?
Jeladura, how are you feeling? She looks up at me with her bright blue eyes, alive with magic and intelligence. What if Jeladura is the real mom?
Oh, maybe.
I feel hungry. Did you bring me food, Morgan? I don't think you did.
She stares at me. The expression of her cat face is unreadable. I didn't. I'm sorry, Jeladura. It's been a difficult morning. That's understating it.
Toaster, you fed Toaster's feeding the cat burgers. I'll be sure to give those to Jeladura.
You don't have anything, do you?
I think I have a melted chocolate bar in my pocket, but can magical talking cats eat chocolate?
Jeladura regards Tara silently, her white tail swishing slowly across the bed sheets.
Do you think Jeladura was in the room while they were fucking? Do you think? And Tara would probably just thought it was a normal cat.
Then, without saying anything or giving any other indication of her intentions, she turns and hops onto the windowsill. Jeladura, chotamate!
She's seen everything.
She turns her head back to me and gazes into my eyes. I feel like I'm being measured. Measured? I always feel that way around her.
No. You wait.
She turns away and sways her tail lazily.
I will be back.
And with that, she leaps from the window to the branches of the nearby tree. She slips through them like a rush of white water until she is gone from sight. Do you want to do this?
Sure. Tara and I sit there quietly for a few minutes before she finally speaks. Your cat is weird.
Yeah, a little.
Jiladura is gone for hours. I need to talk to her. Things have changed so much today. I think she'll know what to do. I hope she will. In the meantime, I tend to Tara. She protests at first, saying she's fine. I don't doubt she thinks that, but I want to confirm that for myself. Eventually, I'm able to convince her to let me look. Her back is essentially one giant bruise, but that's it. Doesn't look like anything was broken, at least. It's a relief, but maybe we were just lucky. Maybe next time Evelyn will do worse. There's no telling what she's capable of. And I can't let anyone else get hurt. So what's the deal with gelato? I open my mouth to speak, but before I can, Tara cuts me off. I mean, I know she can talk. Please don't say she can talk. You're gonna say she can talk, and I'm seriously asking you don't. I want to know what her deal is. Promise me you won't say she can talk.
I promise I won't say she can talk.
Tara nods.
Her name is Geladura.
Tara stares at me for a second before we both laugh. Okay. Her name is... Okay. Her name is Geldorado. But, like, why can she talk? I met a lot of weird cats, but none of them could actually talk.
Well, it's because she's not really a cat.
Of course. That's the first time I think I've seen her with a notebook. Wait, did she have the notebook when she was interviewing people? Anyways, Tara tries her best to sound like she's completely understood the situation now, but it's obvious she hasn't.
I take a deep breath. Geladura isn't a cat. She's a fairy.
A fairy?
I don't know a lot more than that. I know Evelyn cursed her to be in that form. Her memories are hazy though. It's only been getting worse. She wasn't always like this. She's been around as long as I can remember. She only started talking to me when I was 12. But even back then, she's forgetting she was even a fairy. She was ever a fairy. I'm worried that soon she's not going to be anything other than a house cat.
Is that really so bad, though? Tara nods, seemingly taking everything in, and then she's quiet a moment, thinking about it. She doesn't really seem that helpful. I nod my head sadly.
She used to be. I'd have never known anything about what Evelyn was without her. I bite my lip. For a long time, she was my only friend. She was the only one I could really trust. I still believe in her. I still believe she can help. I'll look away if I'm telling her my story. There's still so much I'm not ready to share about growing up here. I don't know if I'll ever be ready. Actually, something is weird.
What?
Like, do you remember how Evelyn said that when Morgan was a child, she used to be insistent on cutting her hair, but then at one point she is not able to hold the scissors anymore and has to run like around to ask people to cut her hair for her, and then Evelyn also added that nobody wants to be near her and wants to be friends with her, so she has to resort to taking like someone from overseas to be her friends. Then how did she get all those experience? Like she mentioned an ex.
Oh, maybe it's all made. Maybe it's all made up in her head. Maybe it's her imagination.
It's so fishy though. Okay, I know it sounds like I was just lonely little kid looking for a friend, but I promise he has the knowledge we need in there somewhere.
Tara starts to lean. Tara starts to lean toward me while letting out a grunt of pain as she moves. I go to push her back down into bed, but before I can do that,
oh my god.
Her arms wrap around me. She gives me a gentle squeeze, and I lean into her in response. I want to hug her too, but I know that wouldn't be doing her back any favors. So I sit there and let her hold me, try to take refuge in it, try to remember that I'm not alone. You don't have to make excuses. I believe you. And I'm sorry you had to grow up like that. It's their loss that they didn't stick around to see how cool and you turned out to be. She pulls back and grins at me. That same goofy grin I've seen 100 times before. But it's so much better in person than it was on a screen. and it's exactly what I need right now. Oh yeah, I forgot that she met her online and that she was used to watch her online. I forgot about that part.
That sounds para.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
I think
paranormal, parasocial,
paranormal.
Terrasocial, terrasocial. You think this is a good place?
Parasocial.
Yeah. Do you think this is a good place to leave off then?
I think so.
You guys. That was good. We got through so much. Yeah, but I feel like
like this is such a roller coaster of emotion. Like imagine that Maddie is just like out there, like so sad, like so tragic, and then Tara and Morgan is like watching the videos on the internet, cuddling,
talking cat.
Yeah, talking cats.
Yeah, and they're not even gonna talk. Wait, they're not gonna even talk about the fact that Evelyn like picked Tara up with her like telepathic powers and like slammed her to the wall.
Yeah, like oh my god, this is such a roller coaster of emotion.
It
Really, like,
really is. Yeah.
every time we see like Morgan's and Tara's POV, it's almost unbelievable that what happening with Maddie. Like Maddie is so tragic. Like oh my god.
Yeah, it's two like totally different different situations. It's so and this part of the story is so different from the first stream I did where it was like it really was like a slow burn from the beginning. But I'm glad that so much has happened now. But yeah, and I'm so glad I got to do it with you. Yeah, maybe.
Thank you for having me here.
Of course. Yeah, if well, we could talk about it offline, but I'd like to do it again with you if you have the time at some point. So we could talk about that later though. But yeah, you guys, we will continue the story another time. And yeah, thank you so much for coming. Oh yeah, and right now if you want to do like a little outro, let people know where they can watch you stream or where they can find you on social media.
Yeah, I stream too, and I usually stream every Friday, Saturday, and Saturday. Usually I stream like around 2 hours from now, so it will be 3 p.m. JST. But my next stream would probably like around 10 p.m. JST, and yeah, you can go to my Twitch channel if you want to.
Yeah,
I have all the links to my media.
Yeah, the Twitch is it's linked in my stream title. It's passingcatloaf. Yep. So make sure you give. Wait, 1 second. Make sure you give Anna a follow.
Thank you.
Yep,
Thank
there
you.
we go. Yeah, make sure you give her a follow. And she does a lot of cozy games and VNs and stuff like that. I was at her stream today. She was talking about anime, and so she has a lot of good stuff to talk about. But she's awesome. And she's really good at art too. She has a lot of great, cute, really adorable art. So yeah, let's pick a raid target for tonight. Let's see if there's any girl kissers streaming or what's going on. All right, let's see.
Do you want to take a picture together before we end the stream?
Yeah, sure. What kind of picture?
Yeah, like just like a selfie in the middle of the screen. Like
in the middle of the screen?
Going to your.
Oh yeah. I could go.
Going to your.
Yeah, give me 1 second. Let me set it up so it looks nice, cause I didn't prepare it for the stream. Yeah, I should be more organized with my screens so that I could easily switch between. But okay, I think we're good. Wait. Yes. Okay. Okay. Let's move. We can get to move the Yuri paddles though, because ooh. Yeah, we have to move those because our arms are getting tired. Yeah, our arms are getting tired. Okay. You guys. Oh wait, I'm not that big. I think real height. Wait, what is your height? Oh, I don't know how to translate in centimeters.
5'3".
Oh, 5'3". So I'm like, realistically, like there maybe. Oh my goodness, it's crazy seeing it. It's crazy actually seeing it side by side. But yeah, okay, we can take. Oh, it's so cute. Okay, I'm just moving us a little bit closer, just a little bit. Okay, we can take. Are you taking selfies already?
I I can't take it
Yeah.
from my end.
Oh, you can't. Okay, I'll take some selfies. Okay, ready? Wait. I'll read off the countdown from the thing. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, I took a transparent one actually. I took a transparent one, and I can take one more. I can share these two. Okay, I'll do one more. Okay, ready? I can't wink. I was trying to wink, but I can't. Here, maybe I can force myself to wink. I think I have a wink toggle. Let me see. Wow!
I have an idea.
I'm not that
I have
tiny.
an idea.
You got your
What if
idea?
we do like bust up picture and we try to recreate the art?
Dude. Oh, the art. Yeah. Okay. Let me
Yeah.
get my I don't know if my which eye my wink toggle is. Oh, it's the wrong eye. Isn't that the wrong eye? I have to fix it. Let me fix it. Wait. Okay, I can. Wait. Right eye. Okay. Okay. Alright, so wait. The picture goes, it's like this. Oh, wait.
That's the face.
Yeah, like that. Okay, you ready? I'll take a screenshot. Ready? Okay, 3, 2, 1. I think that looks pretty cute. Do you want to try one more time? You guys, we're just being cute. We're just taking pictures. Sorry. We're girls. We're girls. Just girls. We're just gals being pals, you guys. I'm sorry. Okay, we'll do one more. I'll try to like move my head close to yours. Okay. Ready? Okay. 3, 2, 1. Oh, that looks so cute. Okay, I'm saving that one. Okay, guys. Okay. Aw. Alright, yeah, let's Yep. Let's find someone to raid now. I don't know if you have any. Do you have any recommendations? Specifically? Do you have like any friends that are alive that you wanna give some love to?
Nah, I don't really have any idea.
Okay, I'm gonna search Yuri VTuber. This is what I did last time I played this game. I searched like girls love VTuber, like Yuri VTuber. Making a Yuri tier list with my friend.
Sounds
Yeah,
good.
yeah. This is a VTuber. I don't know this person. I just met them just a second when I just saw their stream title. Let me make sure they're not in an ad. Okay, they're doing a Yuri tier list, so let's go say hi to Yoshi Loves 49, who is a golden retriever VTuber. All right.
Bye everyone.
right.
Thank you for having me here.
Yep. And thank you so much again. Ray Anna, for coming on my stream and participating with the VN with me. It was so nice. Okay, guys.
Yeah, thank you for inviting me. It was so fun.
Yes. All right, thank you, everybody. Big kisses for you guys. All right, give kiss.
Bye.
Bye.